Hello, Mendel. Xerxes, good to see you again. Krondor. Oh no. That is not a Zelda mug. And I've already taken a good amount of zips. Zips, zibbity-zoo, zibbity-zoop, zoo-zoo. Your channel points are actually between the text and the rest of the overlay. Don't listen to her. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Yeah. There. Not anymore. It was cool that way, Spider, but not, apparently not anymore. Okay. There was a little bit immersive. Yeah, that's true. But it's based on the other layout. That's the thing. Okay. Welcome to... Why am I here? Welcome to character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play. That's good. So, of course, narrative. 2 player rerolls. Okay, so we can read here. So, narrative mode is difficulty for players who would like to experience the game's story and setting with a minimum of focus on combat and grinding. The minimum focus on combat and grinding. This will be no trash mobs, no encumbrance, player rerolls. Here flip. We're about to get Jesus, my people. They never can do it, you know. Fine. Here. Have a here flip. Stop pressing buttons!
Quiet, please.
Spin. Last warning.
You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
See what you did? The music got scared. Did I mute it? I did. Oh, I'm such a gamer. I muted it automatically. Again. Minimum focus on combat and grinding. The thing is, this game should be in my ballpark. Should be my ballpark. So no easy either, but you see immediately they turn off here. Combat heal, no encumbrance. Cannot pie. We cannot pie. That's good. No, that's bad. We want to pie. Ignore food. Oh, food. Oh. Wait, they're all... Oh, okay, so this is all on false. Oh, this is normal. Okay, false. Ignore food, false. Oh, my bad. I didn't understand logics. Yeah, we cannot pie. No pie. But we're not gonna go hard. Like, that's so stupid, though. Like, imagine if you're already going to be basing yourself on some lucky rolls. Now let's give enemies, I don't know, their own reroll. Ugh. So normal seems great. That's gonna be equally unfortunate on both sides. Seems good to me. Select. Next, select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in party by adding a certain exclusive abilities. Oh, look at all those classes we could have picked if we had the game. If imagine 2 years forward, maybe. Look at all these. Can't even pick the character that's named after the game. Oh no. But Magus, Battle Magus. Arms Master, Assassin, Augur. What an Augur? Battle Magus. Champion, Duelist, Guild Magus. Hierophant, Hospitaller, Inquisitor, Officer, Ranger, and SKALD. And then we have our classes, which is Thief and Veteran. Augur reads fortunes. I see. You heard new Commodore RPG and I had to come in. This is also on literally... No. This is look like. This is like art style thingy. Like a Soothsayer Shaman, I see. Okay, but we got 2 classes to pick from. I wonder if you can select a class for your character. So, I'm guessing just my character, just make one. So we need to know if we're gonna be Thief or Veteran. So let's read these ones out. So it's gonna be... they're not really implemented yet here. Must be considered placeholder for the final game. That's fine. Okay, archetype is gonna be Rogue, Agility, Evasion, Backstab, Pierce, Armor, Veteran, Warrior, Strength, Charger, Mighty Strike. I hear Jerry. Jerry or Link. Lonk or Jerry here.
That's a fresh new subscriber.
Golem button, Golem Gooshrogue.
Gooshrogue. Thank you so much for the 16 months in tier 2, Kagai. Thank you so much. Let me have a vote here. Which class? Thief, Veteran. 2 minutes to vote. Thank you so much. Kagai. Hope your day has been good. No, it's not rude of you. My day has been good. I hope your day has been great. You played the demo draft for it, and you were like, how do you throw money at this game faster? Good. That sounds great for me. People are voting Thief. And Veteran. Oh, it's close. Figure out what you want to vote now, Chan. Be a Veteran Thief. That's true. That could be a combined class. This looks so funny, though. If I could choose all of this, I would maybe pick Inquisitor. I'm always intrigued by Inquisitor classes. I know that they're like charisma, like focus, but I just love the idea of Inquisitor. That's my class. Arms Master could be fun, depending on how it's implemented. Necromancer, true. If Necromancer is usually my first. Necromancer was my first, I gotta say. Yeah, Hospitaller. But I'm the biggest fan of Guild Magus. That one, this one. Call my Inquisitor Columbo. Oh, imagine I could make like my entire group. I could have Columbo, Poirot, Holmes, everybody. No, that one. Oh, this one? I can't pick that one. Sorry, I didn't say Poirot correctly. Poirot! It's a thief. We're playing as a thief. So we're gonna be Rogue, Agility. I'm going to Backstab. Battle Mangoes? You thought it said Battle Mangoes. Lovely. I wish it were. Hey, Modest's Mouse, how you doing? So we're going to focus on Agility. We're going to have Evasion, Backstab, and Pierce Armor. So we're gonna go to people's backs and say, hey, 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 hey. And we're gonna make people say, select a background for your character. Backgrounds add points in skills, influence, starting conditions, and narrative content. Thief. So we can only be mercenary. Shucks. We wanted to be more. Let's look at what we could have been here then. So we have mercenary, which is you grew up in mercenary camps. Crafting and survival. Ooh, of course, crafting and survival. Important for any modern game, even though it's a retro modern game. Brute is planned. Court-handed. Criminal. Gilder. Legionary. Mercenary. Oh, that's me. Mystic. Nature child. Noble. Sailor. Street rat. Vagabond. Alright, cool. I like the options there. I'm always intrigued by having many options because that makes my little brain go, haha, the potential. This is more playable than Serpent in the Staglands. You wanted to like it, but it was just completely impenetrable to me. Did you play Dark... What was it called? Darklands. Cartoon. I played a little bit of Darklands in 2017. But I want to play that again. And then play Serpent in the Staglands. Personally. Okay, Mercenary. Ooh. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. Uh-oh. Choices. I mean, we're a thief, right? So... How many points you got? 6. I gotta have some of that. Used to pick locks and pockets as well as to steal from shops. Used to jump, climb, swim, or sprint. Awareness, the ability to notice small details and hidden things. Crafting. Creating items and don't want crafting. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. Diplomacy used to lie, bargain, or sway others in negotiations. It influences prices at merchants. Healing. Healing is used in camp to increase the rate of wound recovery for wounded characters. Oh. Also influences the amount of vitality regained from healing potions and is used in dialogue tests when dealing with medical issues and such. Oh. Chatting with dips and pips. Hey, Prexoav. Extensive character creation always makes me feel more excited than the game itself. This is why people return to Diablo, return to Baldur's Gate, return to Neverwinter Nights. MMOs sometimes, because like the idea of going back and, oh, I'm gonna do something different. It's gonna be a new day. Lore, a general knowledge skill. I like that these ones kind of go into detail, and it's like the one that's about knowledge has the least amount of written. Isn't that, that's a bit, I like that. I found that kind of sweet. Like with the lore one where you expect that, oh, it's gonna be a bunch of text. No, just a general knowledge skill. Nothing weird. Stealth is used during adventuring. In particular, it determines if NPCs, those are non-playable crumbuses. Notice the party as it moves around. Survival is used to forage for food, navigate difficult overland terrain, and also determine a character's general knowledge of nature. So there's also these fortitude things. So let's read on the stats first. Agility of measure hand-eye coordination, nimbleness and dexterity. Influence. Oh, they influence directly. Okay, stealth, thievery, dodge, initiate, range skill, crit chance. I can't level. Oh, but they are here. Okay. Fortitude, how tough and resilient my character is. Survival, toughness, vitality, and wounds. We can also check these out. Oh god, chat. We have to really, we gotta learn today. Put on your notes. Take your notebooks out. Intellect, mental acuity, recall, and analytical skills. Lore, crafting, healing. Presence. That's an interesting primary stat. A character's ability to read and react to the surrounding environment and people. So it's kind of, it's combining charisma and perception. That's pretty nice. So it's interesting. Presence. I like that. That's creative. It's like, how much do you understand of what's going on right now? Strength is brawn and physical power. Athletics, melee skill, melee dimjas, or pumja. And yes. So, attunement describes the character's magical energy and determines how many spells can be cast. Refills partially with a short rest, or fully when the character rests in camp for several hours, which I don't know if I can even have as a thief. As a thief? I don't even know if I can have any spells. Fullness describes how well fed the character is. Fullness decreases over time. A character with 0 fullness will not be able to recover in camp. Resolve, a character's moral. Losing resolve may cause the character to panic, flee, or desert. Shouldn't be morale. Morale? Because morale. Because this is moral. That's like our moral compass. Right? Not sure. How you doing, Loomis? Vitality describes the amount of damage a character can take before becoming seriously wounded. Vitality is fairly easily regained through the use of consumable items and abilities such as healing spells. You think they done goofed? Oh my, they done goofed. It's almost like it's a demo. It's not out yet. But yeah, even fully released games can have like weird, typical typos. I'm so excited, perchance, that we're gonna play Heroes 4 soon. I'm excited about the expansion again. And there's gonna be new stuff in the expansion. That's also cool. Crit chance. Describes the percentage of... I just reminded me of Heroes 3. That's why I said Heroes. It just like typos and text of the story. Sorry, that was a weird tangent. Crit chance, of course. Crits. It says agility. Ooh, so that's also based on agility. Okay. Cool. Initiative, agility, melee skill, strength. This is just who goes first in combat. A renegade. Initiative is attack with melee weapons, determines hit chance. By the way, I really like this character creation music. Isn't that nice? Just some chill. It's not too invasive, is it? It should be fine now. That's only determined by strength and level, okay. Ranks of it. So you can... Oh, it's ranks here. I can level these up normally then. A bonus that is damage to melee damage. Range based on the character's strength. This is added to the current weapon's damage. Range for total damage range. I don't mind this font at all. I think the D is a bit weird. The D looks like a P or potentially an R. But other than that, I kind of like the stats. I mean the fonts. But yeah, I only have a issue with the D. Which I guess is kind of funny. Because we can go, haha, he had issue with the D.
These seem to be energy resources. These seem to be energy resources.
Yeah, font licensing. It's not necessarily the most expensive thing in the world, but they take if they act on it, the font licensing, they take a royalty is usually what they are. So I guess in some way they could be expensive because they take like they would require a percentage value of royalties. These are energy resources. Let's see here. Movement. How many squares the character may move in combat? That's just on its own rank. Okay. Natural soak. How much you can take to water. Character has any innate resilience to physical damage. This is added to armor soak. For total soak value. Chat. Okay. Who here has ever played in a game where it's not AC, armor class, armor, defense. It's soak points. I like that. Soak me, baby. Earlier today? Wait, in that game you played? Really, Cartube? You? Vampire the Masquerade? Later? Legend of Grimrock has soak points? Soaking? I hit you and do the damage to your character and damage to the armor. But it said soak? Yeah, I'm specifically looking for soak. I'm not looking for defense and evasion. I'm looking for soak. Suak. It didn't literally say soak? No, that's what I'm asking about. I understand soaking, as in like what they mean as defense, but I want to hear soak. Genesis does soak. That's tabletop. Okay. Soak. Cool. Dodge. Oh, range skill. But yeah, we're not... It's agility as well, though. Maybe. Yes, it will be... Yeah, of course it would mean absorb and defense or armor, something like that. But it's soak power. I like to use soak. Soap. Soap would be... dodge. Strength of absorbing kaboom, obviously. Kerplunk. Or kapow. Amdor. You gotta be respectful of the different comics here. Shadowrun as well? Dude, we should do a soak week. Chat, gather every game you know that has soak as a specific value, and we can have a soak week where we just play soak games. Dodge determines how hard a character is to hit in combats. Toughness, that was by agility. Agility is looking pretty good. I like that. Toughness, the character's ability to withstand adverse physical effects such as disease and poison. Fortitude and willpower describes the character's ability to withstand mind effects affecting conditions such as those caused by spells. I like, well, first of all, our thievery and stealth and such increases. So agility, and we're a thief, right? See here? Ooh, button numbers go up. I guess we should have a little bit of fortitude. Because we're pretty... Maybe presence. Melee skill and melee damage. We're going to backstab a bit. We're not smart. Healing is based on intellect, which is 1. Hopefully we don't need that. Awareness is presence. Notice small details and hidden things. I want to see things. Survival is background fortitude. Hot tub streams where you're soaking while you play soak games. Oh, Sorna Spear, you should start your own channel. I don't want to steal that idea. The Witcher lets you soak in a bath. Yeah, but that's different. That's actually bathroom soaking. That's water soak. Oh, you don't need to try to find the Mendel, just like for fun. It's just dumb idea because I'm a dumb person. The castle you explored today had a bath, but the water was dirty and turned into water elemental. You found the sauna and it had a fire elemental in it. That's when the sauna is too hot. You only find that in Finland, actually. True story. Not at all. Actually. Chat, could you help me with this last point? I don't know. I think 6 thievery should be fine. Hey Lars, how you doing? Suffixia? You approved that message and you're from Finland? Good to hear, good to hear. Maybe the healing would be good. I don't know. To increase the rate of wound recovery for wounded characters? Sounds nice. Diplomacy? But I'm an idiot. It could be good though. What else is based on? These things are based on agility, you know. No, that's not actually it. Okay, sure, I'll take diplomacy. 3. We at least put 1 point into presence as well, so that's nice. Okay, this is our dude for now. And if anything, chat, we can do another roll of the other character and do some different things. Appearance. Finalize your character by editing their appearance. You got a lovely nose. I got an issue with the male and oh, I have to change portrait here. Okay. We have 2. I'll stick to the one that looks like Jerry. I like the very, very small attention to detail here. Can't see a lot, but we can see a little. There we go. Old guy. As a thief, we should be as visible as possible. This reminds me of playing the gold box games, where you choose different colors, accent colors, and it's basically a total of 8 pixels. I'd even have a tertiary color. You notice modern games don't give options for female or male anymore. They just give body type 1 or 2. True. Inclusivity is what we call that. I guess I understand it in some ways, because if in one way people would say that, why can I only choose male or female? Which I understand. So it's, if you just remove gender as an option, then suddenly nobody can really complain, because you can just like, you can be whatever you want to be. And then you choose whatever voice you want to sound like and whatever, and then people can just do that. Can randomize, but I don't want to now. I found my dude. I know that doesn't match this one, but it's just limited amount of portraits. Continue. Type a name and press continue. Name must be between 3 and 10 characters. A name must be between... Okay, it must be between 3 and 10. I can't type out that one, though. Okay. Shall we be Dingles or Jerry? Hey, Alnuzi, you want to be a strawberry Pop-Tart? I wish... sometimes I say you can be whatever you want to be, but that's going to be a little bit difficult. Your body type 2.5, which is body type 2, but fat. A little bit extra. I mean, Jerry is classic. It's a PC RPG, and we're doing classy. Oh wait, it's a rogue though. No, it's fine. Let's Jerry have another run here. Shh. Shh. And on the wine dark, raging scenes of the outer isles. A lone caravan struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of Idra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. I love this art style. I like it. Chat. You want it? You got it. It's a demo for now. But wishlist it, follow it, do all the things. I can either rise well and rested, ready to go, get up, mouth dry and head pounding, rouse yourself from deep meditation. I'll get up, mouth dry and head pounding, as we all do. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. Be on your way. So I can move with my my cursor keys. Save. Okay. Let's see here. Key bindings. To reassign a key. Blah, blah, blah. Character sheet C. Quan cell tab. Is this the Quan cell? Fates. Fate. Hide. Left control. So stealth is... Okay, so left control will be hide. Level up. Just the level up button. Light the torch. Move. Dwazed. Move. Number 2. Ups. Arrows. Next character. Quests. J. So I need to remember left. Oh, left shift is highlight. Okay, and left control. Those will be in... And E is inventory. Alright. Oh, it's like we're playing Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. A pile of gold. Oh yeah, are you Call of Saragnar, Cartube? Yeah, for sure. Take off your shirt? I mean, I can take off my shirt if it's fine on Twitch nowadays. I can do it. I mean, fine. 100% stealth Golem. I am basically got my robe of silly... What's it called in Forgotten Realms or D&D? When you got your displacement, cloak of displacement or whatever. About to crash DC, but you had the game when it was just a prologue. Has the full game come out? No, it's the prologue. As you can see at the bottom here, it says demo live on Steam game. Live on the Steam game. But, you know, they possibly added some more stuff since then. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and the course is drawn towards an island named Outer Isle. No, it's Idra. The Brood War player. Can't be far now. No, we need our character to be... Oh! Something's just struck the ship. Put the chest down. You see a chest. Loot. Dagger. Ooh. Oh, and it changes his... Ooh, I like that. I love when games do this. Look at that. Oh yeah, I love it when they change the icons. That makes me so hard. Oh! It's a testing console. Oh, he cheating! Oh no! Oh no! I did not look away. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade. Use dagger. You slip the dagger through a gap in the door and lift the bar that was locking you in. The door begins to creak open. the door swings open. You can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Mommy! That's what you hear. Ooh, leather, no. Longbow, leather armor, short sword, and a steel helmet. Picked up some items. Helmet! So I wonder, like... Let's see here. Short swords are some of the most common weapons found in any martial society, and thus designs are extremely varied depending on the region and creator. So it's a melee, crit chance x2. That red text should be updated to be a little bit more clear. More redder, or just keep it something. Multiple overlapping pieces of leather boiled to increase their natural toughness and then deliberately stitched together. So I'm just looking at things that might hamper my stealth and my backstabbing. Okay, so how do I change between the short sword and my bow? Let's see here. Game saved. So that's F1, okay. I guess I just do that normally somehow. Quests J. Woke up in the hold of the Zephyr to find something is wrong. That's your quest, to find something wrong. You spotted something. Yeah, I spotted a bunch of things. Daggerfall door noise, don't wave. Hey, Drag. Least salty SE2 player. Least salty player in general. Jesus, he's so angry. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone, or something, fought for their life here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forwards. Tiny, disgustingly human-like, yellow fangs and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leaves no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. Although as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common shipwreck has now grown into something that has no right to no right to
That's a... These?
exist. Second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations lunge at you. Steel thyself! I didn't stealth. Okay, let's learn some combat here. So I just switch between them here. Perform attack 1, cast a spell, use a feat. Do I got a feat? I got back and more info. Pierce armor. I guess that's passive. We can use back on the right. Sorry. Cast a spell. Pass, turn and defend, open inventory, hold action until the turn. I can't go stealth, so let's shoot with the bow. 4 damage on the bow. Charge miss, 1 damage. Let's go to short sword. Can I go backstab them though? I think I didn't attack it after I went. No. Doop, petit doop. Just gonna slap him. Because I think I can't, like... I'm pressing there and then attack. No, he doesn't go there. And if I just go there on my own... That's gonna be 1 turn to walk. Yeah. So it looks like we can't walk and attack at the same time. We'll figure it out. What do we got? 2 rat tails? gained something at the end there. What was that? Don't know. Be what are these boxes? Ooh, good crafting stuff, possibly. Leeks, onions, and potatoes. Potatoes. Music is kind of jamming. Spotted something? Me too. Fish, Perkland, Redmond, Steelfin. Can I use my numpad? Oh, I can't use my numpad. I really like to use numpads in these kind of movements.
It's a raid.
Fortifier. Hey, Fortifier. Long time no doors. Borks. How you doing, buddy? Shout out Fortifier. What was going on, buddy? I can't stare. This seems like a fine lad. There was this bar with a skull on it, but all that was in there was a red herring. True, Neko Girl. The thing is, though, I know that it said we could use WASD and arrow keys, but I'm weird. So, what happened is that...
That's a fresh new subscriber.
King Nick, thank you for the 12 months. What happened was that I just like that it initially is like
Angry,
that.
Fort F Angry Ladder 42 Firefighter Raid. Fort F Angry, Fort F Angry.
Fort of Angry, Fort of Angry. Angry subscribing. I don't know if I appreciate how menacing this character looks. Chat, oh, we can see the scan lines. Oh wait, this is me. This is me. How did I add this? Oh, great, there it is. Okay, I don't know if I agree with this, so we're going to change it up a bit here. Okay, so needs a little bit more kawaii, I think. I'm a bit scared, and you know I don't like being scared in video games, so this is kind of what we have to deal with right now. I'm sorry. There we go. That's more like it's a little bit of a smile. There, not too bad. Maybe a hat. Maybe a nice little hat as well. Maybe he's a king. Maybe he's a king. Just like Jerry is a king. It's a beautiful little hat you got there, sir. See, it's not that scary anymore, is it? He's just a happy little Larry. We find this character in the end of the... Oh no. He's so treacherous. How he looks. Watch out. Watch out for him. That's a very big crown, though. Yeah, I don't want to get scared. He got ham slapped on his cheeks. Anyway, you emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Jerry! There you are at last, growls a rough voice. Who's there? Show yourself! Oh, he is not that scary. It's Roland. What a tides have you been? Mind your own fucking business. What's going on? Fuck you. Hey, fuck you. What the fuck have you been doing? I heard a lot of noises and people crying out there. What the fuck? What the gooba magaba magooba bagaba? Hey. Hey, what the gooba magaba magooba? Hey. Yeah, gobble gooba haba haba hey. Fuck you, I'm adventuring over here, man. Fuck you. I'm picking up daggers and stinking up rats. You fuck my wife, I fuck you. Why you fuck my wife? I am your wife. That doesn't matter. You fuck my wife? Yes, I am your wife and I fucked her. Is that it? That's an Eddie Izzard bit. Thank you, CarTube. Why? Okay. Why are you skulking around? The brute chuckles. Shadow suits a face like this just fine. No matter, there's trouble and you're needed on deck now. What for? What's all the noise? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. If we turn back, we lose our shot at the girl. Oh, did they say why? Only superstitious bilge. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. If we can't land, we lose our shot at the girl. And no one gets paid. Listen here. I know our boys better than the most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Let's go. For all the good it will do. Wait. There's a few sailors up ahead. Rattle as a pair of rabbits. Think they steer away past them? There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left. We should be able to sneak past them without any trouble. Famous last words. You and Roland begin making your way towards the commotion on deck. Press Q or press the character port to swap the party leader. It's Roland. Hey, Dr. Petiras, welcome in. Your Goma Bagoma sound like strong man. Nice. Oh yeah, just like the typical thing that happens when you make one character in games like this. Yeah, you got like, depending on how they set up the people you meet, there's like, oh, now we're 2 of this exact same people. But usually that doesn't really mind, because at the start, just having 2 helps anyway. So it could be the same type of person, but... And then you'll eventually find more and more and more, so... Of salt and lemons. That's what I have a barrel of as well at my home. Salt and lemons. Thieves' tools. Oh, that is sexy. Wait. This is weird. No, it's fine. It just looks like I see less. It's lit up. But at the same time, I see the shadow of the ship in this without the torch being lit. It's a bit weird. Just let it still be blue. That doesn't make sense, does it? A note is scrawled in crude letter. Cook! I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. There's a lime. There's a limit. There's a limit. There's a limit to how long a man can live on salt, potatoes, and pericline. Take head or get the dagger in the eye, you cheap bastard. Oh, it's actually, they can't just write. Okay. That's, okay, I thought it was just the one type. It's fine. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I think that should still be blue there. Yes, I found the button. Thank you, Asheret. But I think, like, this is weird. I think that this, when it disappears like that, sure, you know it's not, like, you can't go there, but it would look nice if it still remained blue instead of gone. So you like see the layout more when it's not lit. Which is a bit weird. So we came from this. So let's go into stealth. Press control to enter stealth mode. Haha, I already did it. Stick to the shadows and be sure to reach cover before your stealth reaches 0. Stealth indicator is green. You're in cover. You're not in cover anymore. Well, that didn't take long. The sailors stare at you, wide-eyed and terrified. Dead Emperors! It's coming for us! It whispers to me. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Diplomacy versus 10. Calm yourself. You're guild sailors. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eight or above. A 3 base and 2d6. I rolled 2 5s, is that it? 13, yeah. Could make the dice a little bit more in your face. The men stopped dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blinks toward you in a moment of indecision and then stumbles up to the main deck and the tumult that seems to be taking place there. 50 XP! We've averted the situation of issue. Okay, so our stealth slowly goes up again. Alright. What was in the... Did we get anything from there? We can craft. So, let's make salted fish, because that's what they wanted, right? Salted fish. Oh, it automatically puts in some things there? Clear. Oh, interesting. Craft. Perklin. Oh, salted fish. There it is. Look at that. That's exactly what they didn't want anymore. You're missing some of all the ingredients required to craft this object. To craft the leek. Perklin. No, I guess I can't. No. It adds the reagents for the recipe on the left side. Oh! Oh!
I didn't look to the left. I didn't see what was on the left side. I'm just looking at this thing over here. Thank you.
Perklin, potatoes, and salt. So we have no more Perklin. We do! Potatoes. Do we have lemons? We're out of salt. And potatoes. Damn it. We'll put the lime in the coconut. You take it all up. You spotted something. What? Doctor. What I have is ingredient. Yeah, for sure. Potatoes? Now we just need salt. I guess I can use WASD. It feels so weird using WASD. I mean, I can change it, but it's also good because the rest of the buttons are over to the left side. But whenever I see a game like this, I'm like, okay, I have to use my numpad now. So you actually... This is what it should have looked like earlier. This is what I meant, which I wanted it to look like.
With the Book of Medivh.
Okay, so I got a choice here. I can go up. Ooh. Ooh. You can't rest here, but it's nice. A flimsy wooden door. Thievery 6. Difficulty 10. Well, I'm a thievery man. Pick or force a lock until its HP reaches 0. Pick. Oh, they didn't even give me the roll option there. I mean, see what I actually got. Is somebody dead? A grisly scene. You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man, of barely 16 years, called Solemn. The youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. You make a meal out of it. Surgical tools, and there's a dagger. Bedtime fortifier, thank you so much for the raid again, and hope you have a good night's sleep. Apothecary's desk with 3 tonics of vitality. Don't mind if I do. A desk with brandy, gold, and surgeon's jergens. Written on the day of departure from the mainland. Left Ayla's helm today with a full complement of passengers, mercenaries by the looks of it. Paid well. Ship was dispatched by a guild before we could fully restock the medical supplies. Hopefully we won't need them. Then again, our passengers make me uneasy. 5 days ago. Brawl in mess. Had to set nose. Men seem on edge. Can't say I blame them. I've been sleeping poorly and dreams are unsound. Next. 4 days ago. Eigen came to me today with a bite wound that he sustained while working in the hold. Didn't see creature, and I would say it was a rat's bite if it weren't for the size of some aspect of the dentition that I find hard to explain properly. Written 2 days ago. I like that idea. That return, by the way. Return. I like the idea that he actually, when he made the journal, he just says, written, I guess, 2 days ago. Hey, Shorty, good to see you again, buddy. How you doing? Was visited today by Navigator Aslam. He asked for Whitefern, a sedative. Claimed he had trouble sleeping. Suspected he was not fully forthcoming, and when pushed, he mumbled something about the stars being odd. Not sure what he meant, and he left before I could push him further. Written today. Then about to break. We cannot maintain our course for Idra. Captain advised me today to make ready the surgery and to expect casualties. I suspect he intends to inform our passengers that he refuses to land on the island. If this is my last surgery. Surgery. So, a bottle of strong Goremian brandy, the tired old mercenary's best friend. Best friend. Cannot sleep. Too busy to sleep. You emerge onto deck and see 2 groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. So that was the crying. The lightning was crying. You'd rather eat brandy. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hide, a coarse thug of a man named Estavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. Address the ship's captain. You direct your attention to the ship's captain. You know him to be reasonable, a suggestible man. At present, his usually placid eyes are wild with panic or anger. Why have we not dropped anchor? Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. A jittery much of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Estavo's eyes to darken even further. What horror? What have you seen? Not by glimpses. Our men have seen the shadow of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. Stavo glares murderously at the captain. You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? There is desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. You need to be alive to rescue this girl you speak of. Well, I don't... You speak sense. Perhaps it's better to turn around. Stavo lets out a short, hoarse laugh. Danger! I don't mind. Working for fools. That's how people get killed. Is Estavo, is the not... This is Estavo, this is the captain. No, this is the... Who's the ship's captain? Estavo or him? Fend off the mercenaries. Oh, before you can reply, Estavo whistles. And his men chartered you and the ship's crew. Fend off the mercenaries. The 100 Suns faction has turned hostile. Whoopsies. Oops. If Loop Hero proved that this genre of retro game could be successful. Well, the thing is, this was also like, I think it's 2019. They had the demo, the first demo out. I think that it's been proven for a while that retro aesthetic done well is of interest because people tend to, at this point, as video games come out, we care less and less about graphics because we've seen, like, as for video games are concerned, we've seen games so much already. We know how games work. We know, oh, they can be so impressive looking at the end. I think more and more of us are now just more excited about an interesting gameplay loop and a gameplay experience because we're not that impressed by crazy looking graphics anymore, right? It's not like, oh, we've kind of seen it and it's not still nice, but at this point, like, we've experienced good looking stuff and now it's more about, can we just have a good game? Because I feel like as we were, like, just flashback 5-7 years ago, we still have pretty good graphical improvements in terms of how crazy the new generation looked. But nowadays it's like, yes, it is a little bit cooler. It's a little bit more realistic. It's a little bit nicer. It's like less and less. It's diminishing returns on how impressive things look. So we don't care as much anymore. Now we've seen it, so now we just choose a good game. And what if games were good? Wouldn't that be a concept? Hey, IQ. We've seen the Idjivil pores and horse balls. We're good now. Thank you, Red Dead Redemption 2. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of stagnated, yeah. And as far as VR and stuff is concerned, it's just a gimmick. So it's not going to be like the future. VR is still gimmicky. And it's like a different way to play games. And not everybody's interested in that. So... Anyways, how do I see who I'm not loving right now? If I just press attack here, can't reach target. So I have to go to him, but I can do this. Whoops. Okay, I'm attacking the robe people. Oh god. Oh, this is Dunk. Who's this? Can I go to his character sheet? Okay, Roland, not Duncan. He's a veteran. 4 strength. He's about Bron. Hey, Sitting Stan, how you doing? You love getting stomach sick playing terrible VR games. Woo-wee! Awesome! Yeah, I mean... That's the great thing about indie companies nowadays is that we can make a good game because we're not really out to look at impressive graphics. We just want a nice aesthetic. And that way, because it's an indie company as well, they take more chances of creating something unique or something of the past rather than AAA companies which feel that they have to follow a model. Everybody has to have crafting. You have to have procedural generation. You have to have this customization. You have everybody's following a specific model, not to have a bad game, just like to have a successful game, whatever you do. But it's boring. It's boring. Okay, anyways, he's a good melee killer. Oh, what the hell's this sword? A two-hander. I like it's not called something else. It's just a sword. It's just called two-hander. Just hit with it, okay? Slap! Bloodied. So if I change to here, could I can do it! And now it says flanked. I couldn't do it with the rat earlier. I'll have to figure that one out. Because that I can backstab, right? I tried to walk around with... Hey, dude. There you go. Oops. It's also its charge when I run towards them, apparently. Zweihander. Yeah, just the Zweihander, and it's just called two-hander. Because Zweihander would be like a name we have, even though it's just called two-hand. Zweihander. Ow! Jesus, see, he didn't walk around if he's in range already. I see. Oh god. Everything. For now. Krankenwagen, yeah, the ambulance car. Ambulance. Microtransactions are great. You will know what's even better with microtransactions, Al-Nuzi? Companies now releasing full price or ish full price titles and having microtransaction opportunities. Like, it's all about the money, money, money. Not even choosing a model anymore. They're just choosing every model. Like, do you want to have free-to-play market, like starting the game free? Or do you want a subscription plan? Do you want to have like a base pay? Like, I'll take all of them, thank you. I'll take an initial pay, I'll take a subscription plan for a battle pass, and also some microtransactions for looking like a lolly girl. I'd like all of those things, thank you. What is this? Skimtar. Why is it yellow? Oh, it's because I'm highlighting it. Skimtar. It is my Skimtar. Skimtar. Can I have another thing in my other hand? Nope. It's just the one thing. That's probably in the future. Like, the bow slot here is gone. You can have two little...
Yeah.
That. Darktide has been fun. What's Darktide? Oh, the Warhammer game, yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean that games are bad, even though they have every marketing or every business strategy in it. Games can still be good. But is it douchey sometimes? Is another question. For example, you could know a girl or a man that you really like in your life. Their personality is great. They're nice to be around. But they eat only exclusive sushi every day, so they cost a lot to upkeep. But everything else is nice, so it's kind of like, do I enjoy this enough to just bankrupt myself? Maybe. I don't know. That's true. Game prices stayed mostly the same for a long time, but people are pushing it nowadays, I've seen. People are trying to push it up again. But the thing is that that's just what it is. More and more the indie markets there, they're going to push their prices lower. It's going to be hard to compete for the AAA titles. They're just going to have to accept. Kind of sucks sometimes, but that's what it is. You rest your sword arm and survey the carnage, and suddenly a loud crash as something collides violently with the hull. Surviving mercenaries and crewmen alike fight to keep their footing as the ship lurches. Suddenly,
Mm.
Why did we turn into a Muppet? Huge monstrous tentacles burst out from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Estava must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck. Others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand, frozen in place. You stand? Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. Go to Roland's aid. You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him! You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip and your fingers close only around thin air. You miss the mileage. He falls wordlessly downwards. Oh. Continue. You watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. Your ship is listing fatally, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandon ship! As you jump, you hear the terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of water winds you, winds you even, I don't know. The waves pummel you down. The currents beseech you to go deeper. Ever deeper. And deeper. And deeper. And
Deeper?
peaceful blackness. Sink.
Yeah.
2 weeks earlier. Oh. Is that fair? Oh, so now that was... Ooh, I see. Oh yeah, Da Vinci Original Sin 2. Yes, you're right. It starts on a boat and then you... But no, this is earlier though. On Original Sin, it goes a natural timeline. But this went backwards. This is like what happened earlier. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. Lyra? I don't have a Lyra bird. I would love if I kept my loot. So that's like a tutorial. Pretty cool. Tutorial complete. Run. Cats and dogs. Execute. I don't know how you play, how you do Commodore stuff. Turn off the lights. Light a candle. You and me. By the fountain raging. Hey Galar, you know the person who made this? He's an Ultima dragon. Oh yeah, you're too. Post in the UDIC group on Facebook all the time. Awesome. That's cool. How you doing, Galara? Good to see you. Have you been streaming lately? I haven't seen it. Up to the boat again. We'll see, Cartube. Maybe we can choose a different fate. An inescapable time loop. Or we can just go from there. An aging armored man in the library of House Baron stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face. Fringed top and bottom with wild white hair. Return his challenging stare. The older man crosses his massive arms, steps forward and leans toward you. Oh, young sellsword. Come looking for a scrap, have you? Though his voice is full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes, as though the old coals have begun to warm up. Gideon, you old fool! A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Gideon may be older and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you'd have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. Go easy, you old boy. Gideon steps back and allows you to breathe again before grabbing you by the shoulders. We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden dead now. Tell me, how did he die? I'm slowly changing his voice as his character develops. He went from like, oh, I'm so old and frail to now I'm a little bit stronger, so I'm going to be a little bit more gravelly, and now I'm actually going to be a little bit more like this, and this is how we all got together. So it's like, as the story goes, I'm like, this is not a fitting voice. I'm going to slowly transition until people don't notice, but I'm going to tell people that they should notice, so now it's all broken. We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the gilded. Tell me, how did he die? I'm gonna say the first one. Inglorious battle at my side. Gideon's eyes narrow, and the old warrior died a fitting death. Gideon is quiet for a moment and breaks into a grin. We'll raise a cup to his name. Together. You and I. Soon as you're done with Cato and I can rustle up some ale fit for a guest. Gideon, why am I here? Master Cato will chew your ear plenty when you see him, Jerry. Lyra, the new master-at-arms, awaits you by the main entrance. Oh, she'll escort you. And don't ask her not to. If you think I had a temper. If you think I had a temper. Okay. The joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled house guard's voice. Diplomacy versus 15. We're gonna give it a go. What are you hiding from me, old bear? Uh-oh. Yeah. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Must you see him yourself? The man offers a smile, but it fails to iron out the concerned creases around his eyes. I have concerned creases? No, I thought I got rid of my concerned creases a while ago. I got to go to get more Botox. Botox! Give Gideon more Botox. Apply Botox to concerned creases. Very well, I'll go look for the Macedons. If you want to explore for old time's sake, take this lantern. Lord Baron will wait, and we don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. Activate it or deactivate by pressing T. Oh, it's so nice. Everybody gets around. I like that my chat is having friends. I wish I had friends too. Whatever may come to pass, it did this old warrior barrel of good to see you again, boy. Yes. The old man slaps you on the shoulder. In parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. But damn knees are acting up again. Can't hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you. Oh, I changed his accent. I'd take an arrow in the leg any day. If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub, a bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. Gideon shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first and I'll be here for later. Hey G-Car, hey Orakuma, how you doing? I'm doing well. We're playing some SKALD. Stop putting out the lights, Jerry. Kill the cat? No, that's a dog. You pet the dog, 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 you pet the dog. The dog is frantically petted. The guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house baron. SKALD wanted you. There's supposed to lie there wait you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. I love his hat. And his beard. Yeah, the button petting. Never wants the scrites to stop. Pets. Well, already done so. A woman stands before the main entrance of the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she is the new master at arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow. Just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Jerry. Master Cato welcomes you back to House Baron. The master is eager to meet with you, and he will be ready in a short while. In the meantime, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens. Why have I been summoned? That is for the master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure old Gideon will be happy to see you if you have not already talked to him. Very well. Excellent. Though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. The kitchen is in the building to the east. The garden and the hedge maze is to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs. Text box a little too tall. Well, we'll see. Sorry, but the master is not quite ready yet. I must ask you wander around a bit more. Have you eaten? Perhaps the hedge maze? It would scare me less if you joined me. Under no circumstance. Now, if you'll excuse me. No circumstance. You find a kitchen in the eastern end of the courtyard, the garden and the hedge maze to the west. And I needn't remind you that it's a poor idea to enter the maze without a lantern. Have a good evening, my lord. We've seen Lyra yet. Let's not keep her waiting. Okay, well, it's fine. Whee! Look at him, he's so happy. Yeah. I am a guard. You enter the kitchen and the pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's also much quieter, emptier and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Go to Magda. Magda clasps you gently with a tubby hand. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son to the master at arms for the great house baron, you did not go wanting, materially at least. Thank you. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick at the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you go to him before his men seem like this again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. Don't worry. Don't worry, he won't make a fuss. He just needs time, you know, Jerry. Deep wounds take a long while to heal. But the old woman turns back to her meat and resumed meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? The man in the chef's outfit offers it in a hoarse voice. Apparently not. This guy? The chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I am Chef Armand, and my humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Indeed I am. My suggestion is thusly. While I stoke the fire, you run down the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live. Very well. Splendid. The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northwesternmost room. Eastern west room. Return when you have the cured ham and the cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Now, venture forth into the underworld. The underworld. Oh, Kyrian has asked me to fetch a bottle of brandy. The old wretch is too cowardly to come himself, as he sends you instead. Brandy will be the end of him, I say. Then again, who am I to deny the old fool his few pleasures? You find a crate of fine Goremian brandy in the northeast corner of the wine cellar. Chef Armand wanders back and forth, tending the fire and keeping his kitchen tidy. He has the gait of a man who has been on his feet for far too many hours. Alright. Melted cheese, we in it now. We in it now. Hey Tompa, how you doing? It's a lantern. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting sessions. No doubt, much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Yeah, of course. Ghosts, of course. I mean, immediately, conclusion, dwarfs. And of course I'm not going to follow my directions of going. I like this. I like this. The lighting here. Beautiful. Cured ham. I'll pick everything off the rack, sir. How much cured ham do you need for my dinner? 8? I'm picking up 8. I know how to food. You're gripped by a long hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You seal it away. But in so doing, preserved its strength. And now it demands freedom. Hey, let him go. You can still recall smelling him before you can make out this writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mrs. Valeria, open the door! Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? Chambers were locked from inside. Where is she? Try to shake some sense into him. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her wandering the forest outside the estate! Mrs. Valeria! Help him stand. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know? Seed was planted in Valeria that night. But how could you know? You were but a babe yourself. You help lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, Daddy Man! Lord Cato trusted me, and I failed him. But Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mind broken, and that spawn of a child. Your father's voice seethes with fury. Enough, Daddy Man! Don't talk back to me, you bastard! What do you know about horror? Honor, I mean. Stupid! As much as your hard mother. Your father steps away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. Trauma over here. Strike the man. No, shut up. You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in a damp cellar. I don't particularly feel like dwelling there. This is traumatic. They're making a strong story here. Strong story executes. Remove sadness from equation. How do you write equation? Equation. Memory. Deleted. Emotion. Oops. Oh, okay. It doesn't scroll. Where is that good old Grim brandy? Did we pick it up already? Lantern brandy. Was that the 4 Gremian brandies? Yeah, it is. Nice. So, yeah, man overboard. Prologue. Roland fell overboard, but that's... Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, no it does. This is still my journal prologue thing. So quests. There it is, okay. Procure a meal. Done, the Zephyr, the cellar. Look for your father in the cellar under the kitchen. You found your father. What? That's a memory. This is not something I actually did. This was a memory. A brain thing. Baby. Chef Armand wanders back and forth, tending the fire. Wait. I have his cured ham. Oh, I didn't get the cheese, did I? I didn't get the cheese, did I? I got the ham. Oh, there's a lot of cheese. This is heaven. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck yes. Oh. There is day and night cycle? Cool. I still haven't played Ultima yet, you know. So that'll be cool when I play Ultimas. I have the ham and cheese. Perfect. First of all, here's some bread. Now, the cauldron is quite empty, just warm enough for you to use. Remember, you need both the bread, ham and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Now, go give it a try and bring me the result.
The school, am I not using this cauldron? I don't know what cauldron I'm using. Is it this bread or this cheese or whatever it is? I thought I was doing it here, but I'm not. I'm putting out the fire again. I'm confused.
Yes, so Spider Cookie is currently playing through the Ultima series. If anybody's curious, she's doing it every Sunday-ish. Shout out the Spider Cookie. She's currently at... She's gonna start playing Ultima 3. I think that's what she's doing on Sunday. So she's played 1 and 2, and now she's gonna play 3. But I think it's 1 time a week though. And she's OG. She doesn't even read the manual, Galara. She's like, I'm just gonna learn. She's no help whatsoever. She's a trooper. She does take some hints from chat every now and then, but yeah, she was playing Ultima 2 and XCOM Terror from the Deep. Like, those were the 2 games she was currently playing, like, without any extra additions. She's just a hardcore. She don't give a fuck. They tell you to read the manual? Might be. But she doesn't use them as... She doesn't go to guides and whatever. Is that what I'm saying? But how did I... What did I do the thing? Yeah, she endured Ultima 2. Evening meal. So, where's the cauldron? I thought I was just gonna... Oh, right next to it. Hey, hey. Dark bread? I wanted white bread. Jesus. Present the sandwich for inspection. Armin wafts the scent of the grilled sandwich towards his nose. Ah, the crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham. Perfection. You shall indeed never again go hungry in the night.
Yeah, we did it. I did cheese.
I have your medicine. Some fine foraging, young whelp. Before you can get a word in, Gideon snatches the bottle, uncorks it, and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh. May your sleep be dreamless. He speaks as if to himself. May your sleep be dreamless. Gideon smiled sadly. An old soldier's greeting. Something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer to not dwell painful memories. The kind that comes with the work. Your father and I... Gideon halts momentarily and looks at you. Your father and I would always part with those words. Now, I've had you long enough. Be on your way. I mean, honestly, though, I think as much as you can say Ultima is you use the manual for the story, doesn't the manual just tell you to, like, don't read the manual, go play the game? So you're kind of told to play the game immediately and then probably open up the manual later. But Mr. Bridges, I think it says so. Somebody told me in their chat, it said, like, in the manual, go start the game or whatever. Whatever it is, it was fine. You're going to build a shrine to Gary before playing. So this is the maze. They don't say that? Okay, whatever they were going on about in chat, I thought they were doing a manual excerpt. I didn't read it personally, so... Not there. No, this is... oh, that's leading the party thing. Press J. Can I go to the side like this? No. Maybe. No, that's fine. So, exploring the grounds. Call me to his villa for some unknown reason. While I wait for him to become available, I should look for some food and perhaps walk the gardens. Okay, so that's like hedge maze, and then this just automatically. Yes, honey. Hey, Bald Wizardman, how you doing? Is this before the hedge maze or part of the hedge maze? It's not really a maze yet. You'll find a kitchen to the eastern end of the courtyard. The garden hedge maze to the west. I know. You stand before the gate of the hedge maze. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. The sounds and smells of the estate grounds, as they were long ago, call to you from a distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into the depths. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is this? Are you violently defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old, and you're a year her senior. Let's play hide-and-go-seek in the maze. I'll hide. Dangerously low voice. I'll do the hiding. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance. You better run, Star Child! Only my mother calls me that, Embla says, frowning. Where did you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you and before darts off into the maze. Give Chase. You hear a man's voice yell at Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost to you in the winding passages of the hedge maze. Your memory tugs at you, urging you on to the center of the maze. Which means I will go to the center of the maze. What is the center of the maze? How big is the maze? We'll find out next time on Maze Town. Maze, 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 maze. Maze opa. Maze. You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean, the rock at its heart, a wind-swept island. You found me, daydreamer. You remember the tone of her voice, and you can almost see the impish fireplace going out. 10-year-old girl wading through the pond. Is that a record for the fireplace just given out? That was like 2 hours. Why do you always come here? I like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. I've never read a sentence just like that. The faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slow motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface. Her water and skin meet. Strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. Embla, you'll get in trouble. Stop it! Embla moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city, reaching towards the heavens? The silence is shattered by a shout, along with the beguiling images. Mrs. Embla? The master requests you in the house immediately. That's my father. Something's wrong. It's mother. It's mother. She's ill again. I think I caused it. What I can do. It poisons her mind. I caused it? Okay. It's hard to know what is currently going on with the age and stuff. And who's actually doing this one. Because they invited somebody else here just to yell and stuff. How long until mother isn't mother? Or until father isn't lord? Or your father isn't master at arms? How long will any of it last? Yeah, why are you talking like this? Do you ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through? Embla starts as your father steps breathily into the closed garden, his red face from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is now looking for you. Your mother's ill and needs you now. Say nothing. Your father shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a chill has crept into your bones. You best move on. Is that the hedge maze done now? I like that the cursor also taps, so I can pat myself when I walk. Let's see here. He's such a good boy.
Yeah. Tappy, tappy.
I say, I'm quite lost. We are the goodest boy, Marto, yeah. The dev has this idea that everyone knows the smell of ozone. I'm going to use that the next time I try to chat up somebody. You remind me of the faintest smell of worthy ozone. I'm worthy ozone to you? Oh, zone, yes. So, I'll go check back with Lyra now. I've experienced my memories. I'm guessing it's gonna be some background here when they're done. There's not gonna be this empty Lyra. Because either it will be background or it will be a close-up of her face, right? That was either or, I would think. There you are. If your nostalgia is appeased, the master will see you now. Yes, let's go see Cato Catering. Very well. If it pleases you, the master's in his office, just ahead. I remember the way. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face, and she beckons for you to lead the way. Oh, the band Ozone and their big hit. Yes. We didn't need a reminder. The opulence is faded, the shadow is longer. Clearly much has changed in the last time you were here. Try to remember how long it's been. It's been years, perhaps decades since you were here. Not since your father was the House Arms master. Not since. You must have your wits about you, and perhaps now is not the time to dwell on painful memories. Be on your way. Flanking the doorway are two marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the two women depicted fills you with sadness. Examine them. Once you recognize immediately Valeria Baron, mistress of the house. You remember her as a grey ghost, absent and unwell. The other statue depicts the girl you once knew so well, Embla Baron, daughter of the house, and now a woman grown strong and clear-eyed. Her likeness is none of her mother's cowed timidness. I'm gonna just sit there and ask questions to the statues. How fares Embla? Oh, I guess she would... Lyra would be here, yeah. Lyra's eyes flicker ever so slightly. We should hasten to Master Baron. He's long been impatient. Okay, be on your way. Hello. A little bit of scenery here. Still lacking a little bit, I think. It depends on how much attention. I mean, it's going to be a lot of extra pixel art, but it would look nice. Blackness is dull. Cato Baron sits tall in a tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember. And with a few more crow's feet. Okay, crow's feet. Crow's feet would be wrinkles, I'm just assuming. Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. The study, like the rest of the villa, is half-lit, giving a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood. Yeah, this guy's been doing CrossFit, which makes him a little bit more acceptable. It's a mercy to see you again. Your own man and in your prime, Cato says, before a frown consumes his smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love. But perhaps, together, we can yet improve our collective circumstances. So you know my father was dead? Cato leans forward, hands clasped beneath his chin. I shan't deny it. I was saddened to hear of his passing. Despite everything, I remember him fondly. You drove him to drink and mercenary work. Cato leans back again, and his eyes go distant. He failed his duties. For an arms master, there is no greater shame than a lapse of vigilance. He drove himself into exile. Lyra shifts slightly behind Cato. If he failed, then it was never possible to succeed. That may be so, but it is done. I regret his loyalty could not be rewarded. Sometimes, the tapestry's weave is not so easy to discern. Cato's face is still mild, yet you sense his tone hardening. Tell me why I'm here. Embla is missing. Cato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg of you, Derry, help me find my daughter. Help her return home, where she belongs. Why me? Is it not obvious? You've clearly grown to inherit your father's resourcefulness, and besides, Embla has trusted you since before either of you could speak. What's happened to her? She left without notice a week ago. From the scant clues we had, we believed she boarded a ship bound for one of the outer isles, Idra. She went on her own free will. The first time I thought little of it. Cato begins to glower, begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports. Grave ones. Reports. No one and no word has left Idra in days. Rumor has it even the Imperial Augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me one way or another. Any idea why she left? Something has been building in her for years. An aptitude of sorts. But I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's grown much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she's looking for answers. An aptitude? An aptitude of the worst kind. It does not spring from the canonical imperial praxis. Instead, it comes from elsewhere. It's the kind the Empire does not suffer to exist. I hope it's only answers that she seeks. But why Idra? Why, indeed, there is little on the island save the port of Horin. If Idra was her destination, she must have landed there. Horin? Yes, an old imperial port and home to a few hundred whalers. Traders and the occasional smuggler. Can only speculate as to what drew her there, but it's our only lead. How can I help her? Hire mercenaries. Travel to Idra and begin your search in the port of Horin. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost. Just bring back my daughter. Mercenaries? Yes. If nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That's why I have summoned a Roland Grey-Eye to me. A crude but effective sellsword that I have made good use of before. He shall accompany you on this task. Roland Grey-Eye? The man is a grizzled veteran. He may have slurred with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. He's also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. I'll take it into consideration. Cato shows you upturned palms, is beseeching. I know I'm upturning my palms now to beseech you. I know this is the thing I ask of is fraught with danger. But this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you? I accept, for Embla's sake. Cato smiles softly, visibly relieved, and for a moment he looks like the man you remember. Have you any final questions or matters to discuss? Time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence. Let's just get on with it. Kato stands with poorly concealed effort. And Jerry, you stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There is no other outcome of this affair. You remain silent and leave. Because that's the cool way to do it. I'm in the water now. Oh, back to the future. Oop, there goes gravity. Cool setup. Back to the present. Okay, so I lost all my items. Okay, so now we're shipwrecked.
Hello. Water blocks your path.
Slowly, you drag yourself from the cold water into the relative safety of solid rock. You try and fail to stagger forwards as exhaustion washes over you. The black wave. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rocky ground. Skyrim shakes you. Morrowind hunts you. You're awoken by the cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body is a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in thousand cuts and scrapes. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation. What a magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Not today! Moments of hours of moments of hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. By some miracle, you are not only alive, but you find yourself on the shores of the cursed island of Idra. Why do we say cursed? We don't know it's cursed yet. What do we say to the seagulls? Mine? Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors. Nonetheless, the goal ahead of you is clear. You must venture to rescue your childhood friend from whatever fate has befallen her. Though unless you can find equipment and companions soon, you may have cheated death in vain. Do a stand-up gig. You slowly get to your feet and the effort makes your head spin. There's a sudden blur of movement in the corner of your eye, and you may attempt to spin around to face it. Instead, you stumble pathetically in your own legs and fall once more to the hard ground. Standing above you on a large rock is a young woman dressed in nautical guild livery. Wet, red hair clings to her face in the cold wind. Magi's balls! I was sure I was the only one to make it to shore. She leaps from the rock and kneels down beside you, and before you manage to speak, she fetches a wineskin from her belt and offers it to you. The skin is nearly empty, save for a last mouthful of brandy. You drink it down greedily and slowly feel a modicum of warmth creep into your bones. As your vision clears, you recognize the young woman's face. She must have served on the Zephyr. What's your name? Katiana's my name. Crew calls me Cat. Or rather, they did, I suppose. She looks up and down, the beach with a furrowed brow. Listen, you have to get up. We need to get off this beach before you freeze, or worse. Worse? There's something wrong about this place. Can't you feel it? Like a taste in your mouth, and there are beasts, huge sea creatures I've never seen before. I saw them dragging a dead crewman into a cave west of here. At least I hope they were dead. Cat shudders. What do you suggest? We need supplies and shelter first. There might be salvage to be had among the wreckage on the beach. I also think I spotted the chimney of a house just over the cliffs. Warm fire and some food? Go a long way. Cat offers you your hand and drags you to your feet. Offers you my hand. Thank you. She looks pensively towards the west. Also, as I said, there's a cave west of here. I think the crabs dragged off most of the corpses there, but what if they're not all dead? There might be other survivors like you and me. What's more, there's a chance one of the officers was carrying the seal when the boat sank. If we can find it, the Nautical Guild will give anything to have it returned to them. A seal? Yeah, the captain's seal. It's a medallion of some sort that is carried on every guild vessel. It's not just for show either. They say the seals are forged by the Magi and that they have sacred powers, but I don't know nothing about that. All I know is that the guild pays well to have one returned if a ship is ever lost. Normally the captain carries it, but I think he had it on him when the fight broke out. It might have been the first mate had it, and I think he was still alive when the ship sank. So, I would say that Cave to the West is where we should start looking. Ready to go? I have some questions. There'll be plenty more time for that once we get off the beach. Are you ready? Let's go. I found this bow in the cargo crate. We best find you a weapon too as soon as possible. I suspect we'll need it before long. Together you begin to move off the beach and towards whatever darkness dwells in the island's interior. We've now found Ketiana. She's also thief. We're two thieves. 4 agility. I got 3. Ah, bitch. Sure, whatever. I got more strength than you. And fortitude. I also got a level, apparently. 4 thievery. I got 6 thievery. Level up. Advanced to level 2. 6 vitality. 0 attunement. 10 development points. That's 5 to main and the other one, I guess. Spend development points to buy new feats. Development points can also be saved for later use. Oh, I'm buying feet. Feet! Feet-footed. Combat movement rate is increased by 1. Dirty fighting increases your critical chance by 5. Nimble footwork. Swapping plays with allies no longer causes your turn to end. Sounds good. It costs 15 feet. Toughness. Vitality. Mighty strike. It does plus 2 damage, but it does minus 2 attack penalty. Get that. We'll bite later then. We'll see. The backstabbings. But we can't backstab all the time, though. We're 2 backstabbers. There can only be 1 back turned. And I don't know if I can turn back time. Loots. Is this what I look like now? No, that's her. Brandy, brandy, brandy. CP, was that it? Yeah. Harumph. Give the governor harumph. So class points or whatever was the initial one. So feats. Buy feats. Yeah, so that's CP and it's called development points. Is that like just like a thing? Aren't you developed enough? Character points. Oh yeah, originally character points, and then it's development points. That sounds like it should be that, yeah. Picture and gold.
It's cold in the water.
Club? How can I, You seem to be able to... Oh, okay, that's scrolling for the inventory. Seems to be able to press buttons to equip it. The fog is nice, yeah. The visuals, this game is beautiful. I wonder if you just like... Because I know I can right-click. But since I can do so much already with the keyboard, I'm like wondering if I can actually just press it like that. Yeah, the game has been updated constantly. Really fun seeing the earliest demos now. Yeah, I mean, I remember it was cool actually because I saw this game quite a while back, and I think I messaged the developer. Let's see when I did. So I messaged the developer on Twitter. August 2021. And it was mentioning that the demo might be going live soon. Is SKALD going live today? I was thinking about streaming it. So that was 2021. I didn't start doing it yet. And now, over a year and a half later, Here, I'm playing it now. Kind of the same deal that I had with, or idea that I had with Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I bought Baldur's Gate 3 early on. I played it a little bit with some friends at the beginning. We just played it for 3 hours, and then we said, like, we can't play more, because we're gonna ruin the experience of the main game. Because it's like, there's so many T-poses, there's so many bugs and glitches, and it's not really fleshed out yet. So we just said, like, we're playing it now ruins it. So. But the unfortunate thing is that by this time, we don't really have the ability, I think, to continue our by the way, I want to actually see if you can save scum here. I know it's douchey, but you know, that's what we do. We might not be able to continue the group, but at least I have a stream and stuff, so I can play it even though. Oh, did I change 9 or above? Did I change? No. Okay, 9 or above athletics. Ascend. Fader. So can I be a douche? You may auto post. Oh yeah, this is like the feedback thing. So F1 was save. That's not that save. Quick save. So I can like be a douche and do this. Okay. There it is. Yeah, F4 is it. I know, chat. I know. But this is how we play PC RPGs. You can't blame me for playing PC RPGs the way I always do. Oh, look, we scaled the wall. Hey, how about that? Huh? That's pretty cool. Hey, zombie shrew. How you doing? Picked up eggs? This is a bad idea. F6 saves come for the win. Good emote. Nice. Is the developer in chat right now? I don't think so. I think Ashred is a big part. Are you doing your community stuff or something, Ashred? I think you responded to me in the Discord. I don't know what if you're just a fan or actually some part of it. I don't think they are. And to be honest, I think they're based in Europe, and I start streaming at 7 a.m. in the morning. I don't expect people to be like, okay, I'm going live in the morning. Oh God, no. What is this? This is an enemy, I guess. That's the cave. So you can go around there. You're moderator on the Discord, early backer, beta tester. Okay, so you're just like you're a VIP, I would say then. Yeah, you're part of the game in some ways. That's awesome. I'm trying to see if there's like quick, like, because it's probably not going to be that way, but sometimes I really love when a game can just be controlled by the keyboard, at least if it's retro looking. I don't mind, but it's just nice, you know. Oh, baited by one. More eggs. Oh, this is a good idea. Stealth. Eons worth of the sea's ravage upon the land has given birth to this cave. From its depths a stench of seaweed and rotting flesh rises. So foul is it, that it feels like some evil entity attempting to force its way through the pores of your skin into the core of your being. Toughness, try not to vomit. Result of 10 does not beat 10. I guess I got my answer about that now. Your breathing becomes rapid and shallow as your mind is flooded by the image of foul things in the darkness, feasting on the spilling entrails of a swollen sea corpses. The chamber around you spins and you vomit explosively. Feeling utterly empty, you regain your composure after a few minutes. The narrow passages of the cave ahead seems foreboding. I didn't lose any health. I'm good. I'm good, man. I feel great. I feel ready to go. I have no torch, and I must scream. You think it's a goal to have the keyboard controllable? The roll UI is pretty new. Oh, the roll UI is new? Cool. Did I lose fullness? Oh, yeah, food probably. Fullness is it? No, it's at 150. I'm pretty damn full. No, wait, this is different. This is my maximum fullness. How do I check my fullity? My fullity. Fullidity. Gold. Well, it's 150, but I think that's my max. That's the thing. So I think it may be displayed here. It might be one of the bars here. But they seem to be fine. Enemies. Draw steel! Well, it's kind of dark. Can I defend? I wonder if I can shoot past my dude. I don't think I'm ready to go in here yet. Oh shit. Don't want to be here yet, chat. Do not want to be here yet. I think I need at least a torch before I go here. Yeah, we're pretty much flupsed. Yeah, let's just die. And then we can experience the game over screen. That's cool. Just figured it would be a flavor change from having failing the vomit roll. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's supposed to be a thing, but also, since it's a demo and it's early access, all these things, I think it's fair to assume that that is possibly the intention. I wonder, can we like run? I'm guessing not. It seems to be your battlefield. Oh wait. No, we're just switching movements. Okay. Well, we're dead. What's this one? Nothing. Let's look a little bit more before we go into a cave here. Can I just keep doing it? Oh, it does damage to me. So, can I rest? In any way? I guess I have to just do something else. So I'm already damaged. Nothing there. You could also not go diagonally. So when we see like ledges that seems like you can go like past here if it's the only room, that's not possible. So I can go down again. Wait, why is she? Oh, she probably took the damage as well. To leave. Actually, no. We need to be a little bit more careful here. Wow. Fail. Game. There you are. It's also in the tab. I didn't get a panel image to show, but I just made one myself. Oh, oh, climbing down is also a skill. Ouchies. I thought climbing down wouldn't be as bad, but there you go. Oh, I still fall down. But yeah, we need to get... I don't think I want to actually go up here. So we need to be able to get down again, I think. Where's the original save here? The autosave. It's in the same place. Okay. I think I don't want to be up here yet. So let's just be able to go down without too much issues. So it's going to be a little bit of a quick save. Save scum area. It's just what it is. You know, we're playing on normal. I'm not playing on easy or anything, so I'm just gonna give myself the scum to be actually able to play. If we get a fight, I want the difficulty to be because of the fights, not because of the RNG before the... To the last! Did we go to actually fighting from this side angle? Can't reach target. Indeed you can't. Okay, defend. Defend. 3 damage. Bloodied. So backstab. How do I confirm backstab like that? Can't reach. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. Kiten. Because I know I can flank, but I kind of need to have one in front and then go back first. But I don't. If I just walk, I lose my turn. Or not. Hey, bro, down. It's a beautiful looking game. That was more of the fight that we wanted to take here. Thievery! That's us! Pick it. Jerry does not have thieves tools. Oh no, we can't, because we need thieves tools anyway. We can athletics force it. Does that hurt us? Yeah, it hurts us a little bit. I like this. Just give it to her like... Oh, this was different. This was a shirt. Okay. But how would I give it if I would want to give that to her? Put it on the ground. Drop it. So just she has to pick it up. Is that it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. No, okay, it's still there. Okay, so this works then, I guess. So drop, change. Okay, I get it. Hey, Monk, good to see you. This is pretty good. Guys. Spotted something. Barrel and a pitcher. Goblet. Seal. Give me the seal. Checked if there was something on the ground. Eon's worth of seas ravage upon the sun. Oh, this is the same thing as earlier. Try not to vomit. Roll the dice. Do it, baby! I vomit! It's the same as before. It's fine. Cave child. Excuse me? It's a mushroom. Okay, I thought that was something different. A small pinkish mushroom that is sometimes found in the caves, though eating it will cause acute vomiting. Valuable alchemical agent when used properly. Yeah, oh thank God. Like, oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh, it's okay. I didn't close out the game. I closed out my OBS window thing. I pressed ESC and then did close out the thing, but it wasn't the game. It was my OBS view thing. Projector. To the ends of time. Far Thing is, so I'll show you why I have to play this a bit differently. I'm playing this through OBS preview window, so I'm seeing my live stream. I'm playing through my live stream thing. Or like, not delayed, but the reason behind this is because it has... I've also talked to the dev, so they will fix it. But I mentioned that they have windowed mode, but they don't have scaling windowed mode. So you get true pixel aspect. Go away, go. I'm trying to show things here. So I mentioned to him that a lot of content creators, if he's gonna do some more events where he's gonna try to put the game out there for content creators, it's important to think about scaling the window version. Because here's the thing, a lot of game devs don't know that this is important, but content creators know that they would love scalable windows because their setups are complicated. And if we have a full screen game, a lot of the people will just say, no, I'm not gonna do a full screen game. That puts everything that I have off. So right now it's a very small screen, but I can do it if I played through my OBS and stream. I can make it bigger. You can be a rapscallion if I want to. But I also have my powers of rapscallion bandalion. It's okay. So it's on a small, the game's on a small window to the lower right of my screen, but I'm just looking at the main monitor here. Draw steel. So there's more of these crabs now. At least the crab seems to be more of my opponent than the other things. Oh, shifting. Oops. Oh, actually, if we use the keyboard, maybe that works better. To flank them. Yes, this is what's more like it. Okay. Because I pressed with the mouse. That seems to just confirm only moving. Ow. Aha, ow. Okay, that was okay, that's I went too far there. Did I just shoot myself? No, it just shows up there, okay. Ah! Oh god. Inventory. Food. Eggs. Food value. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't really want to use a tonic now, though. That sounds like a waste. Bye. Ooh, 15 crit. Can I rest, please? if I can. Oop. I can use the potion. Gonna save this over there. Oh, to be honest, I'm gonna quick load. Wow, actually, we were so close to fighting that the quick state is there. Well, that's a shame. Oh, I can't even quit. No, hold on. Because I wanted to save the quick save to another slot, so in case we want to do another fight. But we'll just stick to this and we'll use the item. Or we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll find... Maybe we'll find something. Lantern, thank you. We don't really have a thieves tools yet. Can try to force it. Old and ruined shipping crates lit at this part of the cave. Only smugglers would use a place like this to store their goods. Perhaps there are other similar caches to be found on the outer islands. Perhaps. I would have to brute force it with some luck then. Too hurt to force a lock. I didn't mean to bring the money up here. That did not work well. Nice. Oh, I'd still take damage. Okay, we unlocked it. Nice. Padded armor and short sword. That's beautiful. Alright, so... Plate as a shield. That'd be a good shield, isn't it? Put this on the ground so she can pick it up there. She can have a club. There you go. What's this thing? Checkered tunic. Just, okay, tunic thing. Mug. But yeah, we have one tonic of vitality, which could help. But I'm looking to find a way to heal normally. I know I found beds when it said, like, you can't rest here. Large, misshapen crabs emerge from the water all around you. Intentionally or not, the seemingly mindless beasts have laid an ambush up for you. This is not gonna go well. You can try to defend. Crab is defenseless. But it's not enough damage, you see. How do I switch targets on my keyboard? Not by tab. I'm just gonna do that. Alerted. Okay, so there was one. Apparently we surprised them. Did I slap it? I did. This is good. There's a person over there. Oh, my bad. That's not damage. What happens if we try to hit here? Doesn't really work now. Good. We're screwed. We are screwed indeed. Kill the dude. That takes a whole turn up by doing that. It's a problem. Bye, Jerry. Let's see what happens at the end here. You've died. Reload the previous save or restart the game? Just restart the game. So, who was in the back here? Or were they actually under someplace? Oh wait, we saved after this one. It's the quick save, I guess. Yes. So they were actually under here and then there, okay. Get stealth and see. That didn't matter. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. We can go outside again and see if we can find something else or find a way to rest. Even though we're like mentioned that we need to go fast. There could still be a way to rest out here. So far I've only found a bed to be a rest solution. Plant up there. We've been here before, yeah. If not already done so, this might be a good time to level up. The white cross on the character portrait, it's, yeah. Indeed. Barrel of laughs. Hello? A lanky man with skin like sun-dried leather stares slack-jawed at you. He is dressed in rags and with a wide brimming hat, a large bundle of scraps slung over his shoulder. Do Basilo's eyes deceive him? More ghosts? Or did the sea spit you out back alive? Not many are that lucky. Your eyes fall on the crude spiked club that hangs in his belt. Who are you? Basilo makes his living picking at what the mother of the maelstroms does not swallow. And it's been rich pickings as of late. Crates and barrels and even the odd fleshy morsel. The man bears a row of blackened teeth and what you assume is a smile. Rich pickings? Listen here. Basilo has a proposal for you. The man smiles in greedy anticipation. Shore's bursting with bounty today. Man can make a fortune if he sets his mind to it. Better yet, no need for Basilo to risk his hide. You seem fit enough and I've got coin. I'll buy whatever you bring me. Might even have a piece or two to sell if you're interested. Just beware them clippers. Clippers? Aye, crabs and critters and such. Growling large and strange this time. You get your leg in their clippers and they'll lob it right off. What's my voice again? Best be careful. But not... Don't worry, Basilo's always been giving them the laugh. Even when he was wee. Must have been just a big back then. Though it doesn't really feel that way. The old man's brows furrow and for a moment he is lost in deep thought. In any case, Basilo will be warming his bones up at the old abandoned farmhouse right behind us. Find me there. Ooh, farmhouse sounds like a good place to get a rest. The man slinks off into the fog, heading north. As his form dissolves into the nothingness of the mist, you can hear him muttering to himself excitedly. Leave fleshy morsels. Hey, Spider, how you doing? What a nice farmhouse, huh? Best not steal his stuff. Well, it's maybe not his stuff either. You know what I'm saying? No! I didn't want to. Uh-oh, doggy's quick. Doggy's dead, but so am I. The small farm is overgrown and derelict. It appears to be abandoned. At one point, you muse, this must have been a quaint place. A good spot to raise a family, perhaps. Suddenly, as if summoned by your very thoughts, the faint but unmistakable sound of children's laughter is carried on the wind. The sound is oddly distorted with a strange echoing quality, and for some reason it chills you to your bones. The sound is interrupted by a woman's cry of pain, or perhaps sorrow. Clippers? Clippers? Hey Yesher, how you doing? I cannot interact with Mr. Pumpkin. Mr. Scarecrow, I mean. Mr. Crowley, what the hell is this woman doing here? I'm just gonna try to rest a little bit if that's okay for you. See you later. Oh, look, it's that guy. Can I rest here? Oh, yes. Would you like to rest? I do. Yes. We have indeed rested. Have a good lurk, Escher.
Spin.
Have a good spin. You can't really see him though, but okay. There. Does he mind? It's 14. I mean, can I even get that? I can't get that. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, it's forcing. It's not. It's athletics. Okay. Oh, I didn't save over it like that. Okay. What is her athletic skill? 1. Okay. We need a thief still for that. I'm gonna quick save. I can use that one. There's the one who cheated Mother Maelstrom and loaded with trinkets for old Basilo, perhaps. There might be some fine coin in it for you. The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you that clinks with the sound of coins. Now come, sit by the fire. You can cook your food here if you need as well. Just don't drink the water in the well. The fireplace casts a warm glow across the piles of old fish bones. Broken furniture and strange trinkets that litter the ruined home. Basilo hums contentedly to himself. Where did you get all that coin? The old man reaches into the leather pouch and pulls out a handful of strange coins that look nothing like standard imperial coinage, though they are no doubt valuable. They're covered in greenish grime that make them almost look more like seashells than coins. Bounty from the deep. Had it down from Madao, got it from me granda. Well, okay, my accent doesn't work for this guy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He used to say I was so strong in the old faith that Mother Maelstrom would let him go down into this deep and visit and wisdom who lived there. Come back with sacks of this, he did. I see. Okay. What happened to this place? Nice place you ever see. Warm fire, roof over your head. Marita's good to old Basilo, letting him stay here. Take care of her in return, Basilo does. She spends all her time playing in the yard with her kids these days, and she forgets to eat. Some days I have to feed her to make sure she don't waste away. There are children here? Aye, Marita's little runts. Oleg and Anja, I think. Spends most of their time playing with their mother in the well. Oh, no. Don't worry, the little ones are alright as rain. Sometimes I even hear them laughing and singing rhymes all night down in the well. What's wrong with the well? Best not drink the water there. Tastes funny and gives you strange dreams. Besides, children mostly use it for their games these days. Let's trade. Alright. This is junk. A beaten up ugly, albeit crafted tin goblet. I don't know if this is junk or crafting thingies.
That's a fresh new subscriber.
Havarti.
What have we here? Havarti, Rushlock, how you doing? What have we here? Rontavan, how you doing? Rontavan smells retro RPG, new retro RPG game, and he's smells of interest. I think this is just silverware junk, so I'm going to just sell it. It says trinkets. Misk. Gold is not misk, it's gold. Jewelry. Can be sold for a few coins. Trinkets. I have 48 jeeps now. He's got a cool shield. Thieves' tools. 3 for this. Tonic, he wants 18 for that. I think I need that too, but the mace. And the longsword. Ooh. That's 66 jeeps. Tonic is 18. Does not cure wounds, but restores vitality. Alright. We already have a lantern. I don't know if the light goes out ever. This is a good game. It is a good game. So far, I've enjoyed myself, and the writing is fantastic. I enjoyed. I haven't played Ultima, but I've heard that this is very inspired by Ultima. I still to play Ultima. I got some wine here. Food. Eggs. 1 jeeps for eggs. Okay, so I kind of want to buy more, but at the same time I need to like pace myself, because I just might find more good stuff as well. Let's use some thieves tools here. Pick it. Oh. Result of 15 bits. Wait. Oh, so it's still, I still gotta like, I can't even get this open yet because I don't have any of those thieves tools. Okay, so even though I pick it with the thieves tools, I still gotta keep doing it. So, okay. We know, okay, what we got? Didn't we get a shield? We did get a shield. We're just using the lantern. Is that it? Yeah, we have. Combat gear. It's not the best, but we have a bed right here, so that's good. Now let's say hello to the wolves, huh? I think my stealth ran out. Ow. I'm actually going to just hit him from here. Maybe the other ones won't hit me. Alerted. Wow. Somebody's angry. Wouldn't it be better if I just flanked like that? How do I change? Just pressing there. Oh, I'm out of movement, possibly. No, I can still do it. Backstab. Whee! 200? That's a lot of beeps. That was a good fight. Onion. 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 We need to pet my dude again. Because he's a good boy. There you go. Good pet, pet, pet. Hey, how you doing? Pet, pet, pet. Good boy. Good Jerry. Yes, yes, yes. Blood will flow. I wanted to like quick change my bow, but I can't really. All right. Let's do the flanky manky. Ah! How was that backstab? He was looking at me. I guess it's just because we're flanking. Oh, flanking it. Take it. It is a good game. It is good. And now imagine this, chat. Now imagine this. Oh, we can just quick save. Now imagine this. Oh no, we quit the whole game. Ah, Genghis. I was just gonna go to the main menu. Hold on. Need to make it windowed again. It's gonna be weird for now. Windowed mode. Now, imagine this. Look at all these options we got. Oh, look at that. Harms Master, Assassin, Augur, Battle Magus, Champion, Duelist, Guild Magus, Hierophant, Hospitaller, Inquisitor, Officer, Ranger, Skald. We only have these two to pick from. Yeah. And then we have background as well. Continue. All of these. But not today. This day we have Onyo, 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 and Onyo. I just realized, by the way, I didn't have the blur on today. Let's fix that. I didn't have my cool layout yet. Oh, it is actually there. It's just like in a really small corner. Wait, why is it there? No, it doesn't work. Oh. Okay, I have to reapply it. No, that's weird. I think my blur is broken. I have a blurring effect, which makes it a little bit like just when you know those vertical videos where you have the blur in the background. I kind of have that effect, but I don't know why it's broken right now, but it is. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix it a little bit. Does not seem to be applying correctly at all. No. It's like... What is it even looking at here? The corner of the game? Never update your OBS, chat. Never ever update your OBS. I'm gonna deal with that problem later. Another time. Hey, Bobby. This game got a new game plus. For all the characters. We should talk to the lady, but, you know, I'm just exploring for now. Stay in the area. Pumpkins. I woman sits in the grass ahead of you with the well looming over her. She's emaciated, ragged, and covered in grime. How long has she been sitting here? Days? Weeks? She rocks back and forth, almost catatonic. And suddenly you hear it again. The clear sound of playful children's laughter rises from the well. The woman wails. Leave. Leave. Leave her be. Potatoes, potato. That's good. I'm taking all their stuff now. Carrot sticks, potatoes. What has happened? It took them. Called out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oh, they get down to laugh in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. Can I help? It will never stop. It will multiply until it covers all the lands and all the seas. And when we're all dead and bones, the conqueror world will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost, I can't read that anymore, seem to come from somewhere else. She then lets out a deep sigh. Harold's ear down. Is what she says. But if I had my children's bones to bury, it would give me some respite. A moment of silence, then the sickening sound of children's laughter once again rises from the well. Well, this is fine. This is all normal. The well seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to its walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You could swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. A ladder has been placed in the well shaft, and you could easily descend it if you wanted to. Easily. Moldy, black moldy well. That's exactly what I wanted to do today, is to get some moldy black well action. Quick save, get down the well, descend. Good idea. Let's get in there. Yahoo! Woohoo! Scrambabadee-boo! As you descend deeper into the earthy cave, you realize that the black mold covers most of the walls. Even the air is thick with floating black specks. We're gonna die. Here and there, the mold seems to form nodules. Your mind fills with images of the nodules bursting open in an obscene mockery of birth and black, worm-like tendrils of mold spilling forth into the world. An irrational urge to touch the nodes begin to grow inside you. Touch it. Don't touch the nodes, you idiot! Move on! Hey, Zalis. Stampede, yeah, we were here before. Let's do a health check every step. Oh yeah, it's gonna be tough. Pretty fun though. I'm not complaining. Is the camera focused today? At least now it is. Maybe even more face. Face me. Almighty camera, face the golem. Perhaps it's the thickness of the air, or the sickly miasmas that fill this part of the cave, but stars flash before your eyes. Your mind is assaulted with images of alien landscapes. Cities, no, giant living structures, almost like the coral that the traders from the Seagate sometimes peddle, but large. So large it almost touches the sky. Then you see it. The structures themselves writhe with obscene life, innumerable black worm-like tendrils of black mold. They beckon you. Give in to them. Let them take hold. In the sky above you, something massive shifts. Carry on! You feel as if you're dragged under and into the crushing blackness to unfathomable depths. Stars flash before your eyes. This is the same thing, but okay, increases here. Cyclopean edifices of writhing black shapes. An age of worms. You understand now? This is not some alien dreamscape. This is Warda. This is home. And you're a high priest, the god regent of a perfect world. And now it is time. The sky sunders, 7 eyes see. It comes! Give yourself to it! Willpower versus 6, carry on. Result 13, carry on. Gathering all your willpower, you wrest back control of your faculties and forge ahead. On the wall ahead, you spot it. A festering ganglion of black ichor with 2 small human skulls leering from it. Uh-oh. That's the children. They're probably dead. The mass of glistening mold pulsated with a grotesque peristaltic motion as you approached it. Embedded in it is a collection of small animal bones. Nonetheless, you have no problems identifying what the 2 complete small human skeletons are. Did we lose one word here? Identifying what the 2 complete small human skeletons. Hey Paramix, how you doing? Hello Tekka. Arr. Grab the bones. One by one, you pry loose the bones from the writhing of the ganglion. Its motions becomes more and more agitated as you work, and the wave of relief washes over you as the last piece comes loose. Now you must make your way out of this death trap. Scream, bobbidi. Oh, nothing bad will happen while going backwards, I guess. Nah, it's just gonna be like going back. The 2 diminutive shapes materialize as it's from the very walls themselves. Bodies alive with writhing mold. Writhing, I guess? Their blank, idiotic faces stare up at you in a grotesque imitation of life. Your blood runs cold as organs that should never shape human voices spill forth the sound of children laughing. Abominations! A loud shriek escapes from the horrors, and in the maelstrom of writhing blackness, the 2 pathetic creatures reshape into a single form that towers over you. It does not intend for you to leave. The children tower before you, but they're still children, so you kill them quickly. You were not prepared. You are allowed to leave. Why did they like take no damage? That was just 10 damage. What was that? Hello, here's your skulls of the children. Now you can bury them. I have your children's bones. Marita looks up at you and blinks as if waking from a dream. Without a word, she gingerly takes the small bundle of bones in her arms as if it was a swaddled infant. She cradles it for a moment and then looks up at you with grateful eyes. She gently strokes your cheek once and then turns and wanders into the fog. You set her free. Falling to your knees, you retch violently. If it is from the conqueror mode or the emotional moment, you can't quite tell. Kneeling in the grass, you notice Neil deGrasse Tyson. You get a feeling it was left there for you and you pocket it. Slowly, you regain your composure and get to your feet. Shambling away from the well, you suddenly stiffen. Did you just hear something? A child's voice? Or perhaps it was just the wind. I mean, they almost did their full name. Kneeling in the grass Tyson. I mean, there was... they could have tied it in. Kneeling in the grass. You tie it in. You tie the sun. Come on! They could have done it! Turns out mold isn't the sturdiest of materials, indeed.
These seem to be energy resources.
There was no reason for me to press that button, other than I just wanted to listen to it. Sometimes I use it as a meme. I do it for, like, added whatever happens, but this time, it was for me.
Stab, stab, stab.
I picked it up, whatever that was. What did I pick up? I felt like I needed to pick it up, so I did. Marita's key. Opened something in her cottage. Which is her cottage? Is this her cottage? Oh, is that a chest, maybe? Unlocked, there you go. Bastard sword, gold, 17 jewelry, and Marita's cookbook. Ooh, we can learn more cooking. Vegetable soup. All the above can be found growing in our field. Farmer's omelets. Eggs, potatoes, onions. Seabird eggs will do just fine. Onions grow wild in abundance. No, she only had 2 recipes. Oh, well. You looking to play once it's fully released? Yeah, like, I was looking into the game August 2021, sheep. And I'm playing the game. But there's still just 2 classes available, so I kind of still want to wait, but I want to showcase it, and I got an opportunity from the developer, so it seems good. For ethical reasons, Farmer's Omelette isn't made with actual farmer. Made with kids, though. Just kids. Let's wield this bastard sword. Can we wield this? I wonder if we can have the... Yes, he's holding his buckler. See, it's pretty good that we didn't buy the... longsword now. Because we got a bastard sword. So this is damage 1 to 3, crit 1.5. This is crit much more, and we're gonna do... Equip. Equip. Good. Marita's key. There is the one who cheated Mother Maelstrom and loaded with trinkets for old Basilo, perhaps. Okay, oh, this is the same as before. Let's trade. You can get vegan farmer substitute now. Oh, vegan farmer? Tastes pretty similar to farmer. Oh, you, chat. Oh, you. Never change, never change. In case I find another memo, I'm gonna keep the club. Keep the weapons. So, I don't need the cookbook anymore, do I? Bing! He's a wreck picker. Impossible farmer. Beyond farmer. Hound there. Reagents. I mean, there is a nice shield here. I'll buy this one. I wonder if she can use a shield. Yeah. I mean, resting doesn't hurt us, does it? It just says 8 hours, but I don't know if it has a mechanic yet. You ate so many of those Beyond Burgers, I can't eat them anymore. Oh, really? I have never eaten them. Can't eat frozen pizza anymore? Just makes me gag. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of get it, I think. Well, it depends. Yeah, I get it, because... Well... No, actually, it's different, because I can get... If I get used to eating frozen pizzas, I can get... I kind of just enjoy them. But if I eat more healthy and better food, like not just healthy, but like more interesting food, then I tend to think frozen pizzas are boring. So for me, it's more about if I'm starting to eat better and more healthy, it feels better, then I get a distaste for frozen pizza. If I eat a lot of easy meals and such, like frozen pizzas and similar fatty and junk burger and whatever, then I tend to just continue to enjoy them a lot of the time. You've only had the Beyond sausage. It was pretty good. I missed the juice from a normal sausage, but texture was great. They're expensive. That's the thing for me. Like, as much as I support substitute meats, in Norway it's just damn expensive. And the ones that aren't expensive are made from vegetables, and it doesn't taste like normal patty either. It's basically just trying to imitate texture, but not the taste. And those are like affordable. But if you want to try substitutes that imitate meat, then it's like it's way out of my price range. Like I cannot afford it. Yeah, it's more expensive. The thing is, when it's like, so here's two things about that. First of all, veggie substitute meat is usually more expensive. Second of all, I rarely even afford buying meat. I buy eggs. Eggs is what I buy to get like my meat protein and stuff. My budget for food does not go to where I regularly buy pieces of meat or anything. That is just not extend. Not currently. Hopefully in the future, if I ever can make a living out of this, it would be nice. But for now, I need to be smart about it. I want to go back into the cave. I wonder what happens if I leave the area, though. It's daytime soon. So let's just leave the area. Thing is, for me, like, if I buy vegetables are usually cheap, and the stores in Norway, we like, there's a lot of stores around here that encourage buying more veggies. So, for example, the store that I usually buy veggies at have a 15% bonus to it, so I get like, not really money back, but into an account that I can use for purchasing more. So not only are they usually cheap enough, I can also get 50% off every time I buy vegetables. But so I just need some supplements or need some extra vitamins. I just have to do the cheaper ones, which is usually like yeah, eggs. Don't let them know about my eggs. Soon we will get imitation eggs from veggies. Let's see what happens if I leave the area. Oh, look at this. We got a flag. An ancient lighthouse rises steeply from the bluffs ahead of you. The beacon is still lit, so it flickers away. I'm very curious, but I'm going to not sate my curiosity. I'm going to keep going in the caves. And now I got more save 3s. How is this labeled? 1816 404. Not that one. This one. Dr. Prager's Black Bean Burgers is where it's at. I like the name. Dr. Prager's. Dr. Prager's. I'm pregnant with burgers. Come eat my food. That's what it said. That's what it said. Ooh, what she say? You better up, scoop. Bergnant. It's a Bergnant, yeah. Back to the crabs here. Whoa! I want to quick switch to my bow. Angry! Hey, thank you for the 50 bits, Tunnel. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Heard we singing Imogen Heap and the head came running. Hey, Eyes of Sin, how you doing? Mungbean. Mungbean. I have Mung Dal. Is Mung Dal the same as Mungbean? That's more like dietary sort of stuff, though. Vegan eggs have been cheaper here per weight than regular eggs. They just... egg stuff goes on sale now. It's very nice. We rarely have sale for eggs around here. But usually there's some cheaper brands here and there. And I mean, sometimes it's some eggy sales. That was a good fight. Oh, she can level up. I forgot to play the level up noise. Sorry, chat. Lada. You'll make breakfast dinner soon? Due to evening shifts and no real way to cook hot meals at work. Oh, yeah. It was very nice when we got the... at my previous job, we got the... home... the microwave oven. Made it a lot nice to actually prepare some dinner, even though at work. It kind of slows you down, but, you know, it's nice. And when it's late at night, you just kind of, you get used to craving dinner, hotter foods. If you eat like 2 pieces of bread in the morning and just 2 pieces of bread in lunch and then 2 pieces of bread at dinner, we just seem to, oh, I mean, I think I and people that I've talked to feel a bit like, sure, you might be full, but then again, you're not satisfied. You're like, good, I'm not happy what I ate, but I ate. Don't want to get yourself spoiled too much. Thank you for hanging out, sheep. This is just the beginning, don't worry. Like, this is just the prologue stuff, but it's kind of the prologue anyway. But yeah, take care. So she can, we got 10 feet points? Do we get 10 points of feet? We can't buy anything. How much feet do we have? It doesn't say how much development points we got. Because if I go to feats here, you see it's green. I think that's what I have. It's buy feet. Yeah, there you go. So I bought my feet now at Jerry's place. I don't... Oh, there it is. I'm a dumbass. I got 0? Oh, I didn't level her up. I'm stupid. I just press L first here. Wait, no. Oh, here. Okay. There you go. My bad. My bad. Oh, I just realized. No, wait. No, that's fine. I didn't realize anything. Let me check my Raruga a la Bolognese. Simmering since 90 minutes. Ooh, slow cooker? Slow cooker? Maybe not a slow cooker, but low simmer. I'm hungry now, by the way. Also, interestingly enough, the apartment complex, I think, from 9 a.m. we're going to do a... at one apartment, they're going to do some changes in the plumbing, so I have no water from 9 a.m. to about 2 hours, which is usually never true, so we'll see. But I made, I prepared some extra water for drinks, so I'm good. So, I'm still not gonna get her anything here. Maybe crit chance will be nice for her, but we need 5 more points. But yeah, I don't know if we can actually get the attributes primary stats up at all. Maybe later on, maybe. That would be nice to get some primary stuff up. Who goes there? A haggard man dressed in the livery of the Nautical Guild huddles apprehensively in the corner of the small chamber you're standing in. His lips are dry and cracked, and he appears to be parched. Dead Emperors, please tell me you found a way out of this pit. What are you doing here? I took the bodies of the drowned, men and women I've known for years, all blue and swollen, dragged them into this cave. Crabs as big as horses! How can such a thing be? What's wrong with this place? In any case, I was too weak to fight back when I landed, and they must have thought I was dead. Dragged me into the darkness, but when I heard those sounds, claws rending dead flesh, something awoke in me. I kicked and screamed as best as I could. They let me go. I ran as fast as I could, but I took a turn in the darkness and I ended up here. I could hear them moving about in the caves around me, and I didn't dare to try to make it out. If you hadn't come here, I'd have died them first. The way out should be clear for you now. Thank you so much. Have you found anywhere safe yet? Somewhere I could go? There's a farm just inland. The desperate man wastes no time using his teleport spell to get out of there. That was Ari. Cat seems flustered. Poor bastard. Sounds like he's losing his mind the way he was talking. Trapped down here for days? He's an ass, but he didn't deserve it. None of them did. It's about minus 20. Oh, minus 20 Celsius there? Wow! Woo-wee! Where are you living? Well, you didn't know. You don't need to answer that. Sorry. Just curiosity. So, that boo. Oh, we need to pet Jerry. There we go. Pet. Good, Jerry. Ah! Oh shit, we need to shift places, don't we? Yes, we should have to. No, just shoot. Don't walk around. We can't really flank like this. Did Jerry get another level? I used my, I leveled up my, what did I do? I leveled up my movement so I can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, but it was blocked actually. Hey, Stampede!
Gifty.
Thank you so much for the gift subs.
Gifty. Gifty. Gifty.
Thank you, Stampede. Welcome to the Golem Club, Frost Bloom. Loomis, Lady Game Guy. Appreciate it. Super Dan, this game looks so good. Hey, Super Dan, good to see you too. It is though. It's still just a demo though, unfortunately. But this demo is giving me a lot. I feel like I'm just playing the full game. Sure, there are limited classes and such like that, but at one point the story will just cut off. So Yeah. Can't find melee range. Just change to your sword. Victory. 256. Kaiten. So did actually Jerry get a new level up? Or did we just not do it correctly? We did. Ooh. So now I got 10 again, but that's not good enough for me. I want to wait here. We got more vitality points. That's sweet. It's mushrooms. Can't pick it up. You've decided for some reason that you live in Hammerfest. Good for you. Strangely haunting piping can be heard from the caves ahead. Surely it must be the wind. Then again, it rises and falls with an eerie sense of musicality that does nothing to set your mind at ease. Forge ahead.
Tappy, tappy, tappy. Tip, tip, tap.
Draw steel. At least I was pushed forward, which is nice. Can't reach. Change the bow. I'm leaving her open, though. I'm leaving everybody open at this point. It's fine. I believe in Jerry. Actually, we can flank this one. Whoa! You had nearly grown accustomed to the foul stench that lingers in these caves, but now it once more assaults your senses with renewed vigor, rolling out of the eastern passage like so many black tendrils probing for a way into the very core of your being. Whatever lies ahead must be at the center of the rot that permeates the pit. Toughness. 2d, 2 plus 2d6.
Eh?
Yay, 12! Through grit alone, you refuse to let the foulness find purchase, and you fight down the nausea that wells up inside you. Nausea. Nausea. Boom. Wait. Oh, this leads to the other place up there. Oh, it leads to another place where we have before. Isn't it? Yeah. Is there a world map here? Oops.
This is not chat menu. This is console. Heh.
Yeah, it is very Planescape Torment, and it's actually like interestingly dark. What's the ESRB for this game? Or if what's their age rating? Does it say on Steam? I don't know if it says it on Steam straight out. It usually asks you if you're young enough. If you're young enough to know. No, but it has some horror elements and spooky writing, so it's gotta be like... I don't know the different ones, but it can't be like small teen. Small. It has to be like a little bit of a teen. So, I don't listen to me. So we know there are eggs and stuff, but we need fortitude for that. Backstab is the way to go, yeah, for sure. The thing is, it's definitely the way to go because both of my dudes are thieves.
Thief?
And shit.
Thief.
So if we can go on each side of the enemy, we can just backstab. James Baxter. Dorothy Baxter. This is nice. The corpses of the doomed crew of the Zephyr are arranged around the chamber's central column. A pale light shines down from an aperture in the vaulted cave ceiling above, illuminating their bloated features and pale blue skin. Is there a form of artistry to the arrangement? For a brief moment you almost find it beautiful. The thought comes into your mind unbidden. An interloper. Stepping between the corpses, you spot a man who immediately recognizes the Zephyr's first mate. Around his neck a sturdy chain glimmers, and you carefully fish out a strange octagonal amulet, richly filigreed and with the navigational rosette of the Nautical Guild carved on it. This is no doubt the captain's seal, and is apparently an item that the guild will pay handsomely to have returned to them. As you pocket the amulet, you become aware of movement in the waters around you. Strained, stalked eyes regard you as several of the chitinous horrors emerge. They have charged at you, yet, and perhaps there is a way for you to sneak past them if you take great care. I will attempt to sneak because that is my sneaky way. Stealth 10. 4 plus 2d6. Yes. You carefully step away from the corpse and begin to try and make your way out of the horrid chamber. I don't get XP though. Chat, XP? I mean, if I kill them, I get energy resources.
These seems to be energy resources.
Oh. Press D for defending there. Jerry is so angry. Have a good dark, Mendel and Tonil. All the ills are taking a break now. Jerry, smash. So that we got a big quest item, I guess. That's nice. That is not noted. I missed the ability to pet the dog. Stepping into the fresh air, you pull the strange octagonal guild seal from your pocket and examine it more closely. The dark metallic surface is covered in intricately carved lines and symbols. It reminds you of a mix between a compass and an astrolabe. Lore? Crafting versus 12. I think I got no intellect, but I got a little bit of crafting. But it's 12 though. 2. I need 11. This artifact is not mundane, and you're inclined to agree with Kat that it might be worth something to the Nautical Guild, or someone else. Beyond that, that strange amulet is beyond your ken. You feel the weight of that strange device in your hands. For a moment, you're back on the deck of the Zephyr. Monstrous tentacles rise above the ship like strange alien towers. Terrified screams fill the air. You shit. Kat's voice snaps you out of it. If we ever get back to this bloody island and back to the mainland, the guild will pay well to have that returned. All I ask is you remember who told you about it. Hey, don't worry, we'll split the coin. You can keep the coin. All I want is to be done with the guild. Be free to wander as I like. Maybe wander up to my brother and stick a knife in his fat gut. Your brother? Aye, it's my older brother who sold me off to the guild. I was bloody 12. 20 years what I have owe on them on account of that bastard. I've already wasted 10 years. Her voice breaks for a moment before steel creeps back into her otherwise soft features. Like I said, gutting the will go a long way towards setting things right. And the age restriction confirmed itself. And the amulet will help you somehow? Sure, I'm free for now, but the guild doesn't like to let their assets go. They have a way of catching up with those who jump ship. Even someone as lowly as me, dangling a recovered Captain Seal in front of them is exactly the kind of thing that might sway them. First we deal with the guild, then your brother. I'm liking you more and more. Let's start by getting off this bloody island alive. Indeed, we shall be bloodied. I mean, we shall go. Not bloodied. Okay, new skill checks. The rain graphics are nice. They're actually nice, yeah. Usually the games have so many ways of finding them to be annoying. So I don't mind that at all. Oh, speaking of rain, it's gone now. Sorry. I think you scared away the rain, IQ. I'm very sorry. You should have left it alone. Ow. It's fine though. 4 damage, it's not fine though. Are we back to the... Oh, we're back here. So we could have just climbed up from that side. Alright. I guess we got what we came for. We got a lot of stuff. Oh look, he's there now. Thanks for finding a way to that bloody cave. If the crabs hadn't gotten me, the thirst would have. Can you imagine? Slowly going insane in the darkness, all alone and dying? Oof. I can imagine, and I don't want to. So we can make a lot of food. Hey Scales, is there a map? I don't know. I don't think so yet. But this is a small area. It's fine. We have potatoes. Farmer's amulet, add, craft. Vegetable soups, add, craft. Amulet, add, craft, add, craft, 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 craft. That's not a valid recipe. Craft. Not a valid recipe. Add, craft, 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 craft. Hope they don't spoil. Are microwaves uncommon in Denmark? I wouldn't believe so. Like, I live in Norway, where it's pretty common here. Maybe Denmark hates microwaves? I'm not sure. I mean, the Danes are pretty weird. I mean, they barely understand themselves, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had a unfortunate rule against microwaves that nobody really understood, but just there because they agreed to it in a meeting where they didn't understand each other. Oh no, it's fine. It's totally. You could have said I'm from one of those weird places, and I was like, oh, they did that. I still respect you equally as much. Macrowaves. Ripples. Ripple ovens. I mean, Ven is not here, yeah. So I think we can go forward now.
Hee hee. Hee.
Do you want to leave? Look at this. The outer isles. That's jävlar. Oh god. You see a figure thrashing violently at something, obscured by the low fog. It looks like our dude. Whatever this person's doing, it's producing loud, crunching, wet squelches and a stream of curses. Move closer. It's Roland. Roland. You see the scene for what it is. Roland, soaked through and spattered with ichor, is laying waste to a number of grotesque-looking creatures with a piece of driftwood. He snarls like a wounded beast, and his eyes are black with rage. As the last of the horrid beasts falls, twitching back into the shadows, Roland snaps his gaze to you. dead eyes staring at some distant point on the horizon behind you. Eventually, the tension drains from his muscles, and he lowers his makeshift weapon. Thought I was carrying, they did. I nearly was. I didn't think you'd make it. Seems they got a few lives left in me, for all they're worth. Roland sighs deeply and slams down onto a nearby rock. You tried to save me, you bloody idiot. Not exactly the thanks that I was expecting. There's no room for being a bloody hero in work like this. It's just shit, blood and bad men doing worse things to others. He looks around at the driftwood and chunks of flesh bobbing around your ankles. It's about time I paid my debts. And yet, here we are. As you say, but heed this. If you want to survive, you need to drop the bloody heroics. This business makes your hands dirty, and nothing gets them clean again. Trust me on that. Speaking of which, I suppose I still work for you. We should get going. I think it's best we part ways. You're a bit too... I don't like your tone, mister. Mr. Driftwood. My name's Roland. I don't care what your name was or is. You are Mr. Driftwood. You're angry at everything, and I don't like your tone. Goodbye. No. Counting on you. Let's get going. Roland nods solemnly, brushes a sticky glob of ichor off his arm, and trudges over to you. His lips part as if to speak, but he hesitates. I love you. Let's just go. Roland does not seem to hear you. Instead, he is staring intently ahead. There are men in the fog. I thought I heard them earlier. I'm certain they're not from the Zephyr, and I'd wager they're less than friendly. I don't care if you're itching for a fight or not, but either way, we should tread carefully.
Hello, I eat very well.
Straining to see through the dense fog, you finally spot them. A group of men prowling the shoreline like carrion eaters looking for dead flesh. They are unkempt and dressed in rags with bare torsos and broad shoulders adorned by a strange mixture of sailors' tattoos and crude symbols. They carry an assortment of cruel-looking, rusted tools turned to weapons. Gibbering chatter, laughter, and whimpering drifts across the fog in a steady stream. Whoever these men are, their minds are long gone. You sit still until a group of them passes you by. If you wish, you might be able to slip past them. I see. Oh, I didn't go to the lighthouse though. Oh no! Can I leave this area? Hold on a second. Hey, Draconic Bovine, how we like this game so far? I do like this game so far. A lot, I do. Here's the game for those of you curious. It's a game that is like, it really hits the retro vibes really well. And it's still new. I'm very like happy.
Happy boy.
Can I leave? Because I didn't want to commit to this. I wanted to go to the lighthouse. But I also wanted to make sure that I looked for fun things. Ultima vibes. Yeah, that's what I think they have a lot of inspiration from. Inspire from? They have a lot of inspire from for that. Oopsies. Look at his great sword. So he had a driftwood plank. But we found him... No, we found him like using a driftwood plank on the enemies, but he has his two-hander or bastard sword, whatever it is. My immersion! My immersion. Bloodied. Flanked and fucked. This engages. He has 2 movement speed. Ow. Club and a club and a club. How much movement he's got? Jesus. One, two, three, four. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he has 3. I don't know what happened earlier there. Don't hit him. He doesn't have the shield. She's got a level again. So, now we can see we have 20 development points. Shall we increase her quit chance? Let's increase her crit chance. Because she's kind of in the back with the bow. And I've decided that she's a bow person now. Oh, by the way, I guess all the classes we meet as well are just thieves and mercenary veterans, yeah. The only 2 classes are available. I figured maybe we'd find somebody that had one of the unavailable classes just to like get a sneak peek. But not yet. Leave the area.
No!
You reached the end of the demo for now. Feel free to continue exploring the starting area and please take some time to wish this again.
No! No.
At least we have the lighthouse. Even waylaid by reavers. Should have gone to the other side. Ow. Ow. Jerry, you can focus on the other guy. Ow. Okay, goodbye. We're not done. We haven't seen the lighthouse yet. Okay, that's a scenario to leave. Okay, so we get like random encounters on the map like that. Interesting. Clubs are weird. It's daytime. Should take our torch away. Ancient lighthouse rises steeply from the bluffs ahead of you. The biggest of lights flickers weakly. See? We got more stuff. A sinewy armored woman with a shield slung on her back and a broadsword at her side stands by a small campfire. She's grunting and cursing under her breath as she clumsily tries to bind a wound on her arm. Dried blood and mud cakes her face and armor, and she looks haggard. She freezes as she sees you emerge from the fog. A suspicious frown falls over her face. Let me help you. No need. She growls as she finishes the tourniquet, using her good arm and teeth. Bless you for offering, but I can manage. I will kill for some water, though. Offer her a drink. Thank you. Name's Carilla. Used to call myself captain of our little mercenary company. Some rich trader from Atlas paid us, well, to come here and look for the Fury. And then things went to shit. Lost them one by one till Nillis and Peter got the coins yesterday. Torn to pieces by those fucking hounds. It's just me now. What's the Fury? Fury? Ever heard of the Santa Fury? She was an Iberian treasure ship, they say. Disappeared around 40 cycles ago, and it said she was laden heavy when she went. People have been looking for her ever since. I mean, I never put on any stock in the legend. Sailor's tale. But then this rich fop from Atlas up and offered to pay me and my company to go there and look for it. Well, easy money, we thought. It was not huge, and according to the trader, rumor had it she lay on dry land near the lighthouse. And there's only one lighthouse on Idrim, see? So, sounding easy enough. No reason to expect any bloodshed either. Idra used to be peaceful enough. Our steel was mostly in case we did find it and needed to guard any treasure. Needless to say, that's not how it went. You didn't find anything? Not a scrap. We searched every inch of this island, and let me tell you, the Santa Fury's not here. It's bloody can't be. A fucking ship on dry land and near the lighthouse nonetheless, it doesn't exist. Mind if I give it a go? Well, I would hate to see you spill your guts on this bloody island looking for some ghost ship. Then again, you might have better luck than me. Carolus stops briefly and their eyes water up. Just be careful. It was not peaceful anymore, and I suspect there are things out that missed far worse than the hounds. What happened here? Honestly, I don't know where to start. There were lights in the sky, flashes and orbs. Some over Orin and others over the island's interior. Minor quakes, even. And then things went real bad. People lost their minds and animals started changing. What terrifies me is I can't even tell you know how long that was ago. Days? Weeks? I just need to get away from here. Off this fucking rock. What will you do now? Try to make my way east, around the bay. Maybe there are larger groups and survivors there, and perhaps even someone with a way of getting away from here. Good luck, and if you ever find that bloody treasure, buy me a drink next time we run into each other. Carilla picks up his gear and begins to carefully make her way through the mist until she's gone. I'm trying to make my way east around the bay. No, that's the same thing. It just appeared again. Alright. Lantern. Shovel. Yes, we spotted something. We call that enemies. So now we kind of have a new dude here, which was not expected at our current... Oh shit. Ah, Jesus. Ow, 10 damage? Fuck you. I should have walked around. It's fine though. Can't really hit it from there. There we go, 14 crit. Becoming more like an episode of X-Files. Really now. X-Files. Five thieves' tools. Now we talking. Alright, so shoot. Can defend. He can't make it. He's so slow. Bye-bye. I'll attack this one because he can go with this guy. Ow. Woo! He can level up. Nice. Is he level 2 already? Yes, I'm level to level 3 then. Oops. Toughness. Pierce armor is there. Chance to bypass target's armor. So it costs a lot, so we're just gonna leave it. Lower him now. Interesting. Dangerously interesting. Okay. Okay, this is weird. Okay, we just need to defend so he can go out. Is it going to be... Can he get from the top there, though? Hey, okay, they can. Okay, okay.
Water posture.
Oh, he can actually hit from there. Thank you, John. It's actually pretty good to get that switching places doesn't take a turn, I think. Seems to me to be a pretty wise choice. Will the others understand to get around? Or they're trying it now, at least. Oh, we should have changed to the bow. 1, 2, 3, bang! And just shoot it. Easy peasy. They're getting there. Can I delay a turn? Hold action until end of turn. Oh, fuck. There you go. That makes it easier. That is 7. There you go. See, now it's even better. See? Strats, tactics, game, good, fun. Did I ever play the gold DOS box? Yes, I did. I have played through Pool of Radiance, Curse of the Silver Blades. Oh wait, the right order is Curse of the Azure Bonds, then Secret of the Silver Blades. And then Pool of Darkness, I stopped playing. Level up, yeah. I stopped playing Pool of Darkness, Pools of Darkness, because... well, Hillsfar, sure, but Hillsfar is different. I didn't like the madness of the RNG'd encounters with no safe rest points. You have to go back and forth, and it's an endless grind. And then going between the realms, when you have to leave your gear behind, just insulted my hoarding. Yeah, Buck Rogers also, yeah. I haven't played that, though. Those are the sci-fi games. So, charging increases, but the thing is, I feel like we need, like, nimble footwork. Potentially, because this is, like, an annoying thing. A bridge ahead is broken. I can jump the gap. No. No need. Insulted my hoarding. Yeah. I think that should be enough, actually. Maybe even the lighthouse can be explored by you. By you in the chat. Because that's 4 hours of this game. Oh! That was good. That was a really good game. Again, here's a link for that. Not even elements though. With his luscious red lips could save pools of darkness. Oh, I saw a picture on Twitter. Somebody posted like a artwork they did of Elminster, and it was fucking beautiful. It was the dog's bollocks, I tell you. So we have some time left for the stream though. We're gonna change games, but let's see what we want to do here. Let's go over here. Oh, hi face. Now I can take my preview off. I have some suggestions we can start with. So we're gonna make a poll. And we're gonna take a break, and you can vote in the meantime what you want to see. So let's see here. First of all, we need some mosaic.